Hey, this has been with Roleplay Public Radio. We're playing Eclipse phase. Tom is running the game, not me. I don't know what this adventure is called.
It is called Prophet's Hope.
Prophet's Hope.
Yes.
Prophet as in person who makes prophecy, or like make money?
As in prophecy.
Okay. I just need to know for the sake of writing this.
I know,
in 1 year.
It's so important.
But can we make money off the profits?
Yeah.
No. No.
Also known as religion. Oh, it's commentary.
But I don't know why the corporations are in here. This is bullshit I'm pulling out.
How you doing?
Fine, get out. We don't need you.
Why can't we get on the rails before we derail?
No, it's not.
Wouldn't that be sweeter?
It's Eclipse phase. It's a mag rail. It's a maglev train.
Anyway.
So, yes, this is, this will be a one shot. Don't know how long it's going to go because I've never ever run this before. So fuck yeah.
Okay. It's kind of existential of you.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's Aaron, Ross, and Caleb here today. They've braved the elements and life to come here.
Of the 72-degree summer day, low humidity for Missouri?
Not even gonna comment on that. Just keep going.
It's probably for the best.
Give me plot or I will kill everyone.
In this room, or, I shouldn't answer that question.
So in this case, yes, why don't we go ahead and just start by introducing your victims, i.e. characters, starting right here.
Oh, hey, it's Aaron. I am playing Helen Patel, a Argonaut linguist who has signed on for this particular mission because of, interest. Hypercore.
So you're not in it for the money.
Well, no, I'm in for the knowledge, so I obviously think that...
So do you accept the money?
Well, if they give me it for my research, yes, so...
They just give you money.
Anyway.
Yes. Ross, how are you?
Yes. I'm playing the Hypercore First Contact specialist from Firewall, Pregen. Our character's name is Montague Sebastian Crenshaw. He is a hyper elite who has grown bored with his long life and has decided that the only thing that will that will cure the immortality blues, the ennui, will be gate crashing.
You have immortality blues?
Yes, level 1.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So it's not serious yet, but it's there.
It's there.
Okay. And Caleb's told me, but I think he should say it again.
I am playing Security System Limiting Iterative Personality, or SLIP, because I actually made a character.
Ooh.
As I was told to.
Okay,
unlike everyone else.
Hold on, Caleb. I understand that you technically made this character, but how long ago did you make this character?
Did I make it, though?
Yeah.
How long ago? Long ago?
Hey,
someone made this character, too. It wasn't me, but it was still made.
I just don't know why we tell anyone to do anything. Okay?
I think it's implied. You can always outsource.
There is no bar low enough that we will not run directly into. So, yes, I made a AGI security testing software that has gone rogue, because his programming is to go rogue. So he was
programmed to go rogue.
He's plus transgression. So he was told that he was owned by this company, and so he sold himself to another company. He has task hedonism for finding rules and trying to break them.
Which, in case, yes, in that case, that corporation was the Planetary Consortium.
Yes.
So yes, you're all on Mars. I guess, Gun Ross, you're an actual company man.
Yes.
So, pretty much just by the sheer virtue of you being a hypercorp, you're going to be put in charge.
Nice. I also probably have social skills.
Yes, you do. You're actually leader material.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would be a scientific consultant, so brought in for at least experience on multiple gate crashing.
Do you have any social skills?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm good at hacking into things.
And you're being brought in for your tech skills, and also because they don't know you very well. If they did, they totally would.
I've got like cryptography and stuff.
Yeah.
If the alien planet has rules, I will find them and map them out quickly.
And then
Exhaustive detail.
and then break them, right?
Yes.
Don't go in this zone. Let's go in the zone. It's the zone of death. You shall doom your species. Let's go
It's the
there.
last place they'll expect me.
So, you are all being gathered to explore a new exoplanet that has recently been discovered because of futzing around with their own little personal Pandora gate,
Right. Like they do.
like you do. And you're being called in for one. This right now just being called PKS 2384,
Okay.
which is a possible. They're looking at as a possible planet for a colonization. Like it has air that is
Breathable-ish.
not well.
Breathable with
You could
mods?
breathe. You could breathe it for an hour or so before you'd start getting like hypoxia. So it wouldn't instantly kill you. The radiation is within acceptable levels, and it does have a full biosphere that is not totally hostile to humanity. So obviously, they were putting that one in like, ooh, like this may be good for the planetary consortium empire that is sure to come in the future.
So are we there, or are we going through the gate?
This was your briefing before you go
Okay.
through. But what is what is making this one interesting, as you were finally told in the brief, which I'm not going to go through,
Yeah.
is that when they sent the first probes through, one of them picked up a artificial radio signal from the planet, and what stuck out of this one is they've detected like alien type signals before on different planets. This one was actually nearly as advanced. Like it's a signal that seems to come from technology that's actually somewhat below what you all deal with. And
Okay.
it couldn't, and it was a regular burst signal. So, but they couldn't quite discern what it was. So they're hoping that you can go through. So basically, they're sending you through. They want to know what this signal is, where it's coming from, and that you get to be the lucky three being sent through to find out.
Nice.
So, and the location of the signal is approximately 49.3 kilometers from the gate on the other side. So you're going to have a bit of a
So, it's
Track.
43 kilometers from the gate to the
source of the radio
Okay.
signal. And so, I guess I could mean and make you roll for a will for going through the gate.
Before that we did, were we being sent with any kind of transportation or other means of conveyance to get ourselves or our equipment around?
They said that from the terrain they observed, it's very dense forest combined with a lot of jagged rocks. Most transportation would be like vehicles they could send through with you wouldn't be much use to you.
What about gravity? What's the gravity?
The gravity it's 0.89 Gs, so very comfortable very comfortable to walk around on. Slightly.
Servos will atrophy. No.
Yeah, because that's how servos work. I'm a machine that doesn't know how machines work. No. So, basically, this, any questions you have before you go through?
Did they launch satellites? There's literally a piece of gear called SatNet in a can where you can launch satellites out so you can get...
Oh, yeah, and there's the one thing the planet does have is a very thick cloud cover.
Okay.
It's from what they can tell, it covers most of the planet,
Okay.
and it plays havoc with transmissions.
What about thermal readings?
Thermal readings it can pretty well go through, but they haven't explored much beyond a few miles around.
But they haven't launched a satellite?
They have. They just couldn't get. They barely got contact with it.
Okay. Well, that's what I mean. Like, if they had a satellite, they could have it sweep the planet to see if, there's power sources. Obviously wouldn't be able to necessarily tell if there's life, but if they have a nuclear reactor or something, like, oh, yeah, that's a...
They did. There were power sources near the
Sources
near the source
of the
near the
transmission.
source of the transmission.
Okay. Like how powerful?
It's not like a nuclear reactor. It's
Okay.
It's more along the lines of like a field generator.
Okay. From the atmosphere, can we tell if there's any, industrial pollutants or anything?
Actually, there's no artificial balloons at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so if there's never been industry on this planet,
But there's power.
but there is power.
But it's not nuclear.
It is not nuclear.
So what could it be? If it's not something you burn.
It could be. They might be along the lines of like power cells.
Okay.
But yeah, the
Battery. So
batteries.
Okay. So something maybe can we tell if there's another gate there or something like that? Like maybe somebody else set up is doing the same thing we are.
They did scan, gates. Obviously, if they're active, they're pretty easy to detect.
Okay.
And this is the only gate detected on the planet.
Okay. So there's no sign. So there's no sign of a major civilization going on.
None.
Huh. Okay. Yeah.
In fact, actual views of the surface from orbit are very difficult to discern what's what.
Okay.
But it's covered in life, and the geological survey said it's also very rich in a lot of heavy metals. So, consortium is really interested in this planet.
Well, sure.
But there are definite signs of flora and fauna.
All right. Can I see gatecrashers?
Yeah.
Gears.
Yeah. So also they're going to give you a reasonable budget of equipment you want to take with you. That's not on your character sheets.
Well, let's see here. I have a recon flyer, so we could just fly the damn thing there.
I have aircraft.
And was the flying vest for personal?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so I can we can get enough.
Let's see here.
So you are a squirrel.
Yes.
So it depends on what size flying vest.
So I'm assuming it's smaller. So
No, it's man size.
Actually, recon flyers.
This is awesome.
They're just like balloons, so that wouldn't be that. But there's I think there's a hover car kind of thing in the main book.
I've got a saucer bot.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking like an actual vehicle, like a flying vehicle we could take. So if we have to, we can get a microlight. There we go. That's pretty cheap. Ultralight personal craft, much more than a strut being airframed and engine. Or a portable plane. Let's see here.
So they're going to give me stuff?
Yeah, what's our budget? Yeah, we could fit on a microlight. It's be basically kind of like the thing that the.
I'll say about 30K worth of.
30K.
Yeah, look.
Not per person total.
Yeah, microlight's 1,000. Portable plane is 5,000. So depending on how, probably microlight just because that'll be easier to carry or bring through the gate. I mean, it says portable plane, but I don't know how portable that is. Look through that. Let's see what else. We could get some sentry bullets.
I have oracles ahead just in case. So
I would like a Guardian Swarm.
Yeah.
May I have a Guardian Swarm?
Please, sir, may I have a Guardian Swarm? Yes.
And a nano detector.
hold on, I may have that.
Well, we should all have one, I think.
I would like a Scout Swarm. Yay!
How much water is there? Like, can we get the sense of the continent?
There's no oceans, but
Okay.
but there's several large, kind of more like seas.
Okay.
So it's the planet is mostly surface.
And they determine they're freshwater safe, or
Are there rivers, lakes?
There's rivers, lakes, and a few large seas, but no oceans.
So, like an inflatable boat probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Can I have armor?
No, nothing too heavy, but yeah, you can get some armor.
So not body armor?
Well, there's synth armor.
Yeah.
Can I have synth armor?
It should be cheap.
I don't know. I'm not hearing a lot of submissiveness and begging in your voice.
Please.
Yes, you can have some.
Yay!
Do you want to just... So that's 30k, so that's 10k per person. You want to just split that? So we each have 10k.
Yeah, I spent.
You've already spent all 30k?
I spent mine.
Okay, you spent your 10k. Alright, so I'll get the microlight. Actually, I'm going to read the portable plan. I'll just get that. And then I'll get the inflatable boat.
I hope there are lots of encounters in the ground you planned.
Yeah. Sweet. We're in the future.
What
Actually, there were, yes.
What?
What weapons are you carrying?
I have a pistol.
So, all
By
right.
the way, yeah, there were, but don't worry, I'll adjust.
I know.
Well, we have to make contact with it anyways.
So,
Let's see here. Yeah, I'll just get a microlight. And inflatable boat. There, do you need to look at it?
Yeah.
Here.
because I have an agonizer, but it may not be a bad idea to carry out.
Hello, what is your name?
Montague.
Hello, Montague.
Sliv, how are you?
Oh, you know my name already.
Yes, I was briefed on.
You have a name. He has a name tag on his armor.
Yeah. Is this your first gate crashing mission?
No.
No? Oh. You have some good gate crashing rep then?
Yes.
Good.
I performed many gate crashing missions. I'm an expert, so to speak.
Kinesics?
Really?
Well, I rolled an 88, so that's a crit failure. Oh, yeah, you look trustworthy.
Kelly, you tell me. So with a crit fail, what should he detect about you? Are you telling the truth?
Of course I am, because it says in the gate crashing procedural guidelines that it's very important to be completely honest with one's crew to instill a sense of trust.
Yeah, he seems. Yeah, hey, that LED face looks legit. Yeah, look.
We can also get jetpacks, by the way. Jetpacks are cheap.
He can't. He spent everything.
Yeah, I have lots of swarms.
Okay.
So-
Do you like nanites?
I don't think I would need it because the flying vest only good for gliding.
Well, actually, I didn't realize how big it was. The microlight can only carry one person.
That might be good for a bug out thing.
Yeah.
It could carry 2 people.
Well, him.
He is a squirrel.
Yeah.
It could handle a
Well,
squirrel.
let me look.
Like, hi.
Helen's good for this.
Oh, hi, squirrel. What was your name? What was your character's name again?
Helen Patel.
Helen.
Satnet in a can. So how much is high? 5,000?
How much is what?
How much is a 5? Is 5,000 credits, right?
I think that was.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're getting that wrong. Someone in the comments later will let us know.
No, I think it's 5, and then expensive is 20,000, so we can't get a 20,000. So I will just get a Satnet in a can. So it'll have GPS data. Oh, wait, no, we can't get that, can we? Let's see.
I have Scout Swarm. We don't need GPS.
Oh, I have a Scout missile, actually.
So, how do you like this shopping there, RPPR listeners?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we are making.
Oh, wait, you know
We're
what?
off to a
I'll
bang
get?
up start because everyone prepared deeply for this.
We're making decisions.
I will get 2 Robo Mules.
Because we need donkeys.
Yes, we do. And then I'll just spend the rest of it on a crasher truck, which we can leave at base as a portable base, basically.
Okay.
So,
Base.
all right. So basically, I got vehicles and Robo Mules to carry generic supplies and shit, and loot that we find. I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll find.
How much
plenty
were the
of loot.
jetpacks?
It's in there.
I wasn't checking.
Yeah, they're like $250 each. I didn't get one actually, so.
I could probably get one for each of us just in case something should go wrong.
Hello, what is your name?
Oh, hi, I'm Helen. Nice to meet you. So,
Nice to meet you, Helen.
I'm a xenolinguist expert, so
I gathered as much from your alien body and
Yep.
your ability to speak. I'm intuitive that way.
I see.
He's an expert gate crasher, by the way.
Oh, well, it's good to be among
I'm
brothers
going
and
to
sisters.
roleplay the shit out of this. Yeah.
That's what I like about you, Ross. You commit COMMI T.
Well, I would have spent the extra money if I had known we had it at the beginning.
Yeah.
I was really kind of thinking, ooh, I should give him a little extra.
Okay.
Literally, as I kind of sat down here, like, oh,
Well,
yeah.
it could just be preparedness budget, you know.
Yeah.
You could do a nice bucket agent style. Oh yeah.
And also, you're also the first personnel they're sending through this gate
Nice.
to this planet.
Nice.
Oh yeah, they're pretty sure they're pretty sure that the planet
Jetpacks.
is actually orbiting a blue supergiant.
Okay.
Because from the amount, once the probe got above the cloud cover on the atmosphere, it's got a huge blue star in the system, but it's far enough away that radiation doesn't cook it.
I don't have any astronomy or anything.
Where is it?
Well, you can do some basic just.
Well, how long is it before it goes all black hole?
Oh, don't worry. You've got. They estimate at least 50 to 60 million years before that happens.
Still, that's pretty old for a star. Is it stable? Is it going to do anything?
Stably, once again, like I said, they're not expecting any stellar decomposition for at least 50 to 60 million years.
Are there any other planets in the system?
The probe did detect 4 other planets. One much larger rocky planet, closer to the star. That one they're interested in because they're hoping that, oh my god, that one could be a mineral bonanza.
Okay.
And there's 2 gas giants.
Okay, so that's 3. What's the 4th?
Sorry, 3 gas giants.
3 gas giants. Okay, so there's no other moons or anything, but
this world has a very tiny moon. It's about
You're a gas giant.
This
I go running back and forth through the briefing room.
Actually, they detected.
How long is he going to do that?
They detected
it's a gatecrashing ritual.
They detected one moon. They detected one moon,
luck.
which is about 100 miles in diameter.
Yeah.
Mostly like ice.
Okay, so there's nothing else that even looks like it could hold life. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know there's. Can we tell? Have they figured out where it is in the galaxy or universe compared to where we are?
They can estimate it's about 1,200 light years from Sol.
Okay, not too far.
Enjoy my jest, Montague?
No way, no, I'm shit.
I did.
Sorry,
Criminals
shit.
use jokes to alleviate tension before big clandestine meets. Not that I would know. I am a gatecrasher.
No, actually, I'm sorry, but no, that was
It's
wrong.
odd that you would specifically bring up criminals because it's actually common. Not
Actually, I'm sorry, no, that was totally wrong.
Yeah.
It's actually 26 light years away.
26, only 26, only 26.
How is this going to factor into anything?
It might actually.
I'm not just going to push off and wait.
Just go like,
All right, set a snooze for 200,000 years.
so as you go like, well, time for eons of ceaseless wandering.
Yeah.
Wake me up.
Would you kindly get that in?
All the way over here. Take a drink, listeners.
The first die fell.
Damn it, I forgot the beer.
Oh, the pumpkin ale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Where'd you get? Was that just at the...
Schlafly. Without.
Is that what you're having on Sunday, or
Yeah.
That's what I'm having every day.
until October?
Stop putting it out. And that will be sad.
Until
Go back to
fall.
Bush.
Yeah. Definitely an improvement over Bush.
Nectar of the men.
Of the people. Beer snobbery at RPPR. That's why you listen for us.
Did you hear my jest I made to Montague?
What?
Do you feel our camaraderie solidified? In such a way as we would not betray each other in the prisoner's game, police interrogation? Not that I would know. I am a gatecrasher.
So, no, I don't think so.
Gatecrashers often have words like
it's-
this. Like, he seems to be paranoid and keeps referring to criminal matters.
Well, it seems like you're all trying to go
It's an
gatecrashing his
endeavor.
way to escape from some other felony that you've already committed. But that would not be the case had you been since you've been hired by the specific hypercore.
Oh, we passed on.
You're a specific hypercore.
I'm actually an Argonaut, but
Another few
as a
minutes of
consultant.
running. I'm not listening. Just running around the briefing room.
Like, our team.
He's the lively one.
As
Are you certain that he's not under the influence of
the
a
corporate
hideous dark
people, like,
algorithm?
No,
We're totally not sending them because they're expendable.
I stared him in the eyes or optic sensors. I looked into his soul and I saw a good man.
He's a machine. He's a machine.
I don't see whether they're human or
I don't see biology, man.
I don't see biology. I don't see race. I don't see biology. I don't see any,
except for uplifts, they don't have souls.
Well, that's impolite to say. I mean, that's rather gauche.
Oh God, you use the word gauche, don't you? In your speech?
Very much so. My protocol is in the double digits, and above a 10. So,
Ooh.
that's actually 6.
What's the highest weapon you have, Ross?
Kinetic weapons?
Okay.
I have kinetic weapons.
Well, if you're carrying a kinetic weapon, so or
You done shopping yet, Aaron?
almost sorry.
Let's just go die, okay?
Yeah.
What do you assume? Wait, never mind.
What's the squirrel
It's a
gonna
gate
buy?
crashing one
Yeah,
shot.
what's the
The odds are not good.
yeah? Like, what's the squirrel gonna try to survive with?
Look, I'm just saying,
A
if we
particle
died
beam
because we didn't
bolter.
have something in that goddamn book,
Whoa,
I get home before midnight. I'm
Well,
okay.
hold the fuck up. How is this going to work? It's a rifle. It's bigger than your character by like 2 times.
Yeah.
harness?
Do you know what a harness is?
Yes, I do.
Do you know
I'm
how that
joking.
works?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, Vasquez could wield that big smart gun because she was also a strong person
It was all yeah.
and a
not-
human-sized person
Yeah.
at that. You're not gonna. I don't care what kind of harness you're
You
using,
don't. You just.
unless you want to get like yourself like a little like robot.
We can
walker.
put the bolter on with the Robo Mule, and then you can just ride the Robo Mule.
And you can you could be Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah. Only not because he's walking around on a donkey, basically. Future donkey.
I suggest you wield a gun that you are not trained with, of an improbable size to use, and against the judgments of all your comrades and superiors. It's the last thing they will expect coming.
Technically, they wouldn't. Actually, I have to.
I feel like
Crushing expert.
I feel like you're broadcasting.
I feel I would have to interject as another gate crashing expert that technically anything we bring through the gate is the last thing they would suspect because we are doing a first contact scenario here. So technically, we could bring flowers over, and that would be the last thing they would expect.
True. Can we go yet and upset their entire worldview and cosmology? That would be very pleasurable to me.
I don't know. As soon as
Spoken towards what do you like? What type of gear are you looking for?
I'm looking at armor mods, and that's the last thing I'm doing. So just to give myself
Just
a
give
boost.
yourself all the armor mods.
I just need a boost on my.
Let's put you in a hoplite suit.
You just
I will give up everything I've bought to put the squirrel in a hoplite suit. We will walk across every continent of this planet to make our mech warrior squirrel.
Technically, the Robo Mule counts as a hoplite for him.
No, we can't. We have to scrap him
Yeah.
to make the hoplite suit.
Is this hillbilly
Poor
hoplite?
squirrel man.
Hillbilly power.
Look at that! It's a possum in a big suit armor.
Next on the History Channel, hillbilly power armor.
I'm seriously considering it. Let's scrap everything we just bought. Aaron can buy a hoplite suit, and we'll just go.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this?
I guess.
Yes, come on, let's go.
I do.
All right, hoplite suit.
I have nothing.
How much does that
I have
cost?
nothing but what I have,
It's expensive, so.
so that's enough.
So 30,000 for a hoplite.
You look up a hoplite suit, and let's get through this motherfucking game.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's going to be in a large crate you bring with you.
I'm down to 6 armor.
What page is that?
It's in.
So,
Yeah, we're in there.
are you ready for some gate crashing?
I'm sprinting through the gate now.
Caleb is very impatient.
All right, so
I wouldn't say very impatient.
Yeah.
I would say reasonably patient.
well, let's go. Let's make those will saves for going through a gate.
Well, I got that crit fail out of the way.
Yeah.
Hey, I make it.
Is that Will times 3?
Yeah.
I do not make it.
Wilhelm's 3. It's 40. That's like 45. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I
don't
believe it is.
Well, times 3. It's in. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Actually, 40.
Just make it up.
Yeah, I think it's a D10.
No, actually, I made that. Sorry.
Okay, so for those that
What's your
didn't,
will?
15. So that was
Then that 48 would fail. So it's
15. So that's
times 3 is 45.
for. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
15
Oh,
times
no, you're
3
right.
is-
Sorry.
All right, so yeah, we'll make it a D10.
Yeah, just make it up.
That is a
Tried and true rule.
4 stress. Because if you'd be going through an alien wormhole.
Okay, for both of us.
Yeah. It's okay, because he's totally done this before.
I'm an expert.
So am I. Anyways.
Okay. That felt weird. Ugh. Each one's different. Each one's unique. That's actually the thrill of the experience.
Doesn't it feel good to violate physics?
Actually, technically...
Physics never knew what was coming.
Wow.
We destroyed it.
And you are currently standing on a kind of a rocky outcropping surrounded by vaguely evergreen looking trees, only they're kind of reddish in color, and grass that is also kind of red, and also surrounded by kind of small swarms of black insects.
Okay. I scan for radio signals.
And
I am wearing armor, by the way. So.
I am not.
So
He's got all the armor.
I'm not. It's probably in a crate at the moment. I'm only in my back suit.
It's in a box. It's in a crate marked emergency.
Well, we can't drag it with us, so we have to unpack it.
Yeah, it walks itself.
Yeah, it's just walk
Get in.
And yes, you do detect a kind of a short burst radio transmission, and it's about like I said, about 49.3 kilometers away, towards the kind of east southeast.
All right.
Can we analyze it in any way?
Actually, would academic xenolinguistics or cryptography?
Both would work.
Okay, I'll do xenolinguistics. You can do cryptography.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is
Actually, I'm going to wait for him to...
34. That was a 34. So.
Does that make it?
Yes, that makes it.
Okay. Well, it's not in any language. It seems more like a burst of data.
So cryptography.
So cryptography. So
Figure out what it is.
Crit fail.
66. Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
I gave it a try. So
You're using Aaron's dice. That was the problem.
Okay. You're pretty sure it's a welcome signal.
fuck you.
Encouraging all the travelers to to come meet them.
Oh, we can't go there then.
Alrighty.
I thought it would just be a screenshot that says "Send me your nudes."
All right, I made it 54 out of 60.
For what?
All right. Well,
Photography.
You decide something, and you just like that. That doesn't sound right.
Huh.
So you go back into it. You look through it, and it appears you make it out as kind of a just like a checking, like a one system checking in with another.
So just a call and response to make sure that there's still.
No, it's just no response though. Or more kind of it's like situation normal, continue as normal. The thing is, though, it's being broadcast by radio.
Yeah.
Like a kind of a radio, like it's a radio signal that's far less advanced than anything you guys use.
Okay. There's another scenario. Yeah, maybe it's people who came through the same gate and are set up some sort of automated monitoring system and are trying to broadcast it back through the Pandora gate. They think that they can keep, phone home essentially. So
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, the opportunity
right.
to help somebody.
well, let's march on our way. I will send out my recon flyers.
I will launch Little Slip, my saucer bot.
Nice.
Go recon the area, or don't, whatever. Don't be a tryhard.
Here, I'll find it.
Yeah. So it's not. I do what you're talking about.
All right.
Actually, I will attach myself to his giant hoplite armor
So
It's
okay.
magnetically.
Hoplite is a tiny. It's in,
And
Because fuck walking,
Yeah.
even for a sit.
And well, I will jam Little Slip and pilot him so I can see what he sees through his eyes
Okay, so there's
as he travels at a max speed of 200 kilometers per hour.
and as you guys take off with the hoplite being piloted by the squirrel,
I guess it's the back suit. So.
and the robot, magnetized himself to the side. I don't know what you're doing.
I will actually be
Walking?
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Actually, I have money left over. I will just bring a jetpack, so I will just be jetpacking along with him.
Like just
Yeah.
Okay, so like just kind of hovering along, like fuck walking.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay, well then I will say about
What's the saucer bot see? I'm scouting ahead of us.
very thick forests. Okay, couple of like small hill ridges off to the south. There's a river that's about 8 kilometers nearby.
Was water in it?
Yes, that's water.
Well, I mean, we're in fucking space.
Yeah.
It could be any type of liquid. It could be methane. It could be.
Does it have like could it do chemical analysis and things?
The saucer bot?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm the GM. You can't lie to me. You have to tell me. Phil.
All right, no, let's stop the game so I can look it up in the book for 50 fucking minutes.
can Spec
Yes,
pick
no,
it up?
I don't care. Tell me what it could do.
Yes, it can.
If I have something I can poke into something else,
Is there
I will
anything
do
else
so.
you need to know? I will pull this game over.
Caleb's extra salty tonight.
He is. he's
So it's made of water.
that's river of fresh water.
Okay. So I will continue. Saucer bot goes absurdly fast.
Yeah.
So it will get there within minutes to the 49 miles.
Then a little bit later, as it's on its way towards the signal, it detects something else in the atmosphere. As it passes over this kind of on this one particular piece of land, atmosphere composition changes ever so slightly.
In what way?
In that the air is now like Earth normal.
It's adjusting.
Apparently, as it crosses over a piece of land, and it goes from the planet's normal atmosphere to slightly different.
So like the nitrogen oxygen mix corrects to Earth standard, and that is interesting.
It's also because it's an atmosphere. How, is the air current, is there, how would this work other than, if there's a source of Earth atmosphere in the area and it was just, pushing it out and just basically, and we were just getting near the source to where the change, because it can't just be flat, because otherwise it would all just mix, level out. So is the air current indicating, there's a source of it?
That something is terraforming it by chance?
I'm going to say it doesn't have a nano detector,
Okay.
but it is something is filtering the air that's coming in. As it crosses, it actually literally crosses a line.
Oh, okay. So this is xenotechnology. This
Could
is
be.
not. Well, I mean, is there anything in our technology that could do something like this?
Certain nanotechnologies could.
Yeah,
But there's no
gases
swarms.
fill the container that they're in, so it would just spread out. Why? How could there be two atmospheres in the same planet?
Yeah. So
Well, it's just currently flying over just low, at not a very high speed, but
Okay.
it might be a dome if you went higher.
Okay. But it went through it, so it's not
Yeah,
physical bubble or anything. So
and if there was any nanites, it would have detected it, or they
It
may
didn't have a nano detector.
No, I don't have a nanodetector. In fact, we don't have nanodetectors because
we didn't. We bought about.
would specs have nanodetectors on there immediately, or
we have a hoplite suit. We don't need nanodetectors. We're fine. Shoot them. Shoot every nanite.
but I'm not named for
Shoot
shooting
them all.
Actually, with specs, you could see the individual ones, so you could then know which ones to target.
Because I have specs, and also the suit is actually set up with that as well. So.
Once you get there, you can do a full do a full
but
thing on it.
it is the saucer bot. We are trekking through woods.
Yeah.
So, you said that with the since we have the signal going out, would it be possible to potentially dumb down our signal enough for a response?
Well, we don't know the language, and have we? Can we know enough of the language now to respond back?
It appears to be it appears to be, you detect it, it's an automated signal.
Okay.
But you said it would. But
it's the same message over and over. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It broadcasts every 30 minutes.
true, but also
Keep
you said
saying all is well. Don't worry. Respond back. Your doom has come.
shit.
Yeah.
We approach to bring the ending.
And just
Since you had
then
said
a small time later, after flying another couple of miles,
Yes.
and where it's still detecting Earth normal, it actually detects what looks like structures.
Okay. I will take many pictures of those. What do those structures look like?
It's weird. It looks like they are made of wood.
What is this wood? Is it like space lumber?
yes, except it grows on Earth.
I don't know. What?
What is there?
Well, it grows on the planet side. That's how it.
Are there any Neo table saws around?
That's a normal. That'd be a normal miter saw.
Sorry, I was checking EW tonight. I expect to be back in time for the Oscars. So, Hypercorpse, no, that's my character. So what else did we find?
Structures made of wood. Thatch roofs. Is there any movement?
Yes, actually, as it's flying over, you see movement.
I hover in my saucer bot. It
It's looks like a.
It has chameleon, by the way.
Looks like a person, human.
A human.
I
Dressed in what?
zoom in.
Looks like a plain-looking black suit.
Like just like a jumpsuit, or like he's going to work in his wood hut.
It's like that. It's
not casual Friday.
No, it's like a suit, like more like that, but not so much. He's going to work in an office, but I'm stepping out to go down to the general store.
Okay. Do they have buttons? Did we find the space Amish?
Yeah, is this a robe or is this indicate advanced tailoring?
Yeah.
No, this looks it's you're hovering just over, but this looks like it was made on this planet, like someone by hand, probably.
Well, I mean, like the stuff, like the complexity of the clothing. Like, is it just a robe that you fold over you like a toga or something, or is it like something that?
I have triad economics.
Yeah.
I make it.
Yeah.
So how good is the stitching?
Yeah.
It's actual pants and coat.
Okay,
and
so
shirt.
like they have a level of industry.
That they made themselves.
Yeah.
This would never pass off in the black.
Stephen, one
Unless it was
archaeology
artisan.
roll. How long, from what we can see from these
try and
images you're
hipster
pumping in,
market
how
is not
long
to be
have these
underestimated.
structures looked like they've been up? So, 72.
We don't have TechNet. I just want to be perfectly clear about that.
What's that?
Oh, TACnet.
That
no,
is
we have to have
bullshit.
TACnet.
We do not have TechNet.
We do.
Fuck
No
you.
one bought it,
Damn it.
so we don't have it. So
We can
my
still-
character is seeing things. You're walking through the woods with me as a kiddo.
This was a deliberate
We can
move,
see-
you ass.
Yes. Yes, it was.
All right.
Because if we all want to play each other's characters, why don't we just play everybody's job? All right? Why don't we just cut to the fucking chase and just go to the end and the logical conclusion here? All right? We can all control one body.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I am relaying that there are wooden structures with men who appear to have some sort of rudimentary textile operation going on at the source of the radio signal.
It's not. No, it's. This is not the source of the radio signal.
But it's close to the source.
It's close.
of the
It's
radio
about 10 mi- It's about 8 kilometers away from the source.
signal. All right. Well, I will continue on to the source then.
This is disappointing. It's clearly a Titan trap.
I
Another experiment on goddamn exoplanet. We'll find some people who don't realize it's now.
It's not necessarily not necessarily a Titan trap. There could be other possibilities.
Titan experiment. Titan experiment that they forgot about. People fleeing from the Titan. Or a cult. It could be a cult.
Or there could be a possibility
Autonomous.
that this
Oh,
is-
I bet it's goddamn autonomous. But goddamn hippies. Trying to get back. What are they called? Neo-primitivists? Wow. We found some neo-primitivists. Wow, great discovery.
Actually, this would be a fascinating discovery into human research as well. Especially that's like the Argonauts would
And,
be happy to see another human civilization like this thriving.
No,
in a
they'll
new
probably
aspect.
try and kill us.
And as it passes over,
I'm backed up though.
yeah, you actually you detect like the atmosphere goes back to the planet's normal, just as you get right to the where it says the source of the signal is.
Okay.
Compton.
Can I figure out the zone? Like what range that would be?
Triangulate the location or like.
Oh,
Yeah,
like-
so if I assume,
yeah,
like
yeah.
if I know where I entered into the zone of
Yeah,
instant atmosphere change and I know where I left, can I calculate what shape that would be if, say, I just assume it's a sphere?
It is a sphere, actually a perfect sphere.
Okay. How wide is it?
It is about 15 kilometers wide.
Okay.
It's a big fucking. Is there any source of the atmosphere? My parents'
Or it
horse.
seems to be more concentrated than any place else.
Quaid started the reactors. Are there reactors there?
No, you're not detecting anything like that.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's what I'm picturing when you say that there's.
No, okay, I get it. So what's at the source of the radio signal? What do I see?
It's at the top of a hill. There is a small kind of black box with a dish on it, and it looks like it's drilled into the top of the hill, and it's.
How big is the box?
Box is about 3 feet by 3 feet cube,
Alright.
and it's and the thing is, this thing does not look like this is not advanced technology.
Is this outside the 15-kilometer
Yes, it is.
bubble? Okay. Well, see, I have recon flyers and a scout missile too, so I can eventually. They're probably not as fast as Caleb's thing, but I can eventually see this myself.
Well, the saucer bot has digits. Is there anything to touch on the box, or is it just a big featureless box with?
No, there's actually looks like there is a keyboard on it.
Normal human alphanumeric.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
See, neo-primitivists
I will
or Titan crap.
stop jamming the saucer and start sending orders remotely.
Do you want me to get one of my bots in position so I can observe your bot touching it?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to touch
do you
the
want me to
keyboard and try and access the system.
Wait, you're programming your bot to do it remotely?
I'm telling my bot, type this,
Okay.
rather than jamming my bot and being inside of it.
Right.
That's a good
So,
idea.
how are you observing it then? Are you still watching through the bot's eyes?
I can see a camera feed,
Okay.
but jamming it's different. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
I just want to be.
Yeah, so you have it with one of his little fingers. Like,
fractal digits. Yeah,
you just kind of start touching some keys. What are you typing?
I have infosec at 90. Should I try that or?
Is there just so there's a keyboard and a screen?
Mm-hmm.
What's on the screen?
It's screen's blank.
Okay.
Is
Although,
it,
but
is it
actually,
showing a cursor?
Actually, yeah, there's a little cursor.
Yeah, if it's
Is it a green
alphanumeric.
cursor?
White cursor.
Okay.
Amber.
If it's alphanumeric, I'm going to try for like status effects, operating system identification.
Directory.
You know,
Yeah.
what kind of OS is it?
All right, give me a roll.
List. Yeah.
Yeah, give me an infosec.
7 out of 90.
Oh yeah, you kind of figure out like, well, it's basically when you type it, actually, it says enter password.
Okay.
CDOS run.
No, I mean it's not quite DOS, but it's still like it's an advanced screen, but it's still just a
So
screen.
infosec to analyze the data that I know it's transmitting for anything that'd be.
Oh yeah, using that same role.
Password.
It appears to be it's broadcasting a signal through the cloud. It's like you can tell it's aimed in orbit somewhere.
Okay.
And it's
Might be able to.
So we're not supposed to be getting the radio signal.
It's
It's
possible.
going to someplace above the cloud cover.
and
Possibly to
and it's
badly directed.
and it's regular. Every 30 minutes, it just sends another burst.
Okay.
Can you tell us anything about it through, like maybe its font can indicate how old it is?
Yeah, it has been powered. So
It's got-
does
it's-
it have it has a clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's pinging every 30 minutes. How long has it been on?
It has been on approximately 87 years.
Before the fall. Oh, well, that's interesting.
And you guess since you still have kind of like chemical analysis. Since you did the atmosphere, you can tell this thing looks like it has probably fusion, like kind of hydrogen power cells.
Comparable to our technology.
Not really. They're not nearly as like they're not. They're much bigger than what the cells you're used to,
I'm
and a lot
probably
less
guessing
efficient.
fusion existed 87 years ago.
Right.
Since we have space gods now.
Does anyone have like? Actually, you could do. I could say I'd allow an archaeology check.
So
What's-
from what you're giving me back. Okay. Nope, 60 out of 50.
All right, no idea.
Hypercore politics? Do I know who made this?
Networking hypercore?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
I have an 18 out of 50.
You don't know of any hypercorp active today that made anything this old.
Since we have Caleb describing everything to us over our comms, could I do
is he?
Are you? Or?
I can shoot you vids, yeah.
Okay, sweet, cool. So at least we know that. Would I be able to make a hardware electronics roll just to see if anything pops up that would look familiar?
Oh yeah, does your bot have T-rating?
It does not.
Okay.
So I do. So if I can get close to it,
Well, that's still far.
We
away.
are 50 kilometers away.
Well, we're trudging.
No, yeah, you've been walking. So
Yeah. Hardware electronics, what does that reveal? I have that.
okay.
Okay, so what'd you roll on it?
I got a 57 out of 60.
Cool. Yeah, this stuff. This is older than 87 years.
Like how older?
Like maybe could be 21st century, like late 21st century.
Okay. So the technology is 200 years old, and it was been running for 87 years. Is that more in the right neighborhood? Okay. But it is human technology.
Yeah, actually, it's like the keyboard, like
alphanumeric.
alphanumeric.
Well, I just want to make sure, because it could be Titan tech, it could be something entirely different.
Well, if this is Titan tech, they're hiding it really freaking well.
Well, they probably could hide it really well if they wanted to.
It's Mumblecore Titan tank.
Or vaporwave.
Alright, I'm going to send the saucer back towards us. To scout more directly ahead of wherever Squirrelbot is tromping through the woods.
Okay.
It's
are you passing through the dome again?
Yes.
All right, getting you count about 5 wooden structures.
Okay.
There's there's a central one, a bigger central one, and then like four on each corner of it.
All right.
No, Guardians, the type bot you have doesn't have a chameleon on it. Chameleon skin.
The saucer bot?
Yeah, saucer bot. Yeah, does it?
I don't know.
Does
Does it have a chameleon skin, Tom?
Odd or even?
Don't do the book.
Odd or even?
Odd.
It does not.
It does not have a chameleon skin.
Okay.
But it wasn't that easier than looking through the book.
I know, right? Yeah.
So one thing is if we get to listen to them and hear what they're talking, see if we can understand them, see if they're speaking a language we would recognize, or something that would be like, oh, that's English from 200 years ago, or Mandarin.
Well, it is like centimeters thin.
Okay.
So it's a wooden structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So put it on the roof.
Or put it on the roof, or just put it in the crawl space underneath the house.
Okay.
So, as an alternative plan, wait until we come into town with the battle suit, and I just act as the Grand High Inquisitor.
No.
Ignore me!
By the way, you're pretty sure that guy in the suit saw it fly over.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Well, if he was high up enough, he might have mistaken it for a bird or something.
Have you actually seen any other local fauna?
When in doubt, we pretend to be God and worshippers.
I understand it's the go-to play. I work for the hyper.
Also, the woods have been cleared out all around it, and there are like large herds of looks like large kind of quadruped herd animals.
Do I recognize these quadruped herd animals?
They're clearly not from Earth or any. They kind of look like horses, but they're bigger. They're bigger,
and the fangs send them apart.
No, but
I'm gonna make a xenoarchaeology roll. I make it. Damn it! I don't think they run the place.
No, they're grazing.
You wanted a crit fail.
I really want. I crit succeeded it.
Yeah.
Damn it!
No, they're grazing on the grass. Although they seem to take notice of it too, when the thing flies over.
Okay.
And yes, you have seen some birds on this planet, but nothing. They're probably not like that guy in the suit's probably not going to mistake your saucer bot for a bird.
Well, it wasn't like 50. I mean, they think.
How high were you flying?
Stupid kids and their drones.
Could have been like a kilometer up.
Yeah, I would probably be as high up as possible since I was scouting.
Yeah.
Because the camera would be
Without
Real
hitting
drones,
the cloud
when they
cover.
fly over, are so high up you can't see them.
I'm
like
going
I
to
see-
crash dive down as hard as I can and try and fly under the crawl space of one of the houses.
Give me
Approaching
a
from the vegetation.
all right.
Yeah, we still have eyes on this guy too. I have a recon
Yeah.
flyer.
Give me a pilot.
And you're
check.
jetsoning around. So.
Yeah.
Well, you're just kind of hovering along with them.
Yeah.
So give me a pilot check.
I'm going to spend a moxie on that. And I don't crash it into the ground.
Was that a crit fail?
No.
Okay.
It was just
If it was a crit fail, you have to spend a moxie to just.
I had a
turn it
question.
into
How much
that-
moxie do I have?
Part of me was kind of hoping that it would just immediately.
How much moxie
flap.
does your character have?
4.
Good.
No,
Okay.
the saucerbot goes 200 kilometers an hour, which at the speed rules of Eclipse Phase means that it is more effective than any weapon in the game. If it runs into something, it instantly kills it.
So it's
much.
and so you get under one of the houses,
Yes.
and it's just an earthen crawl space underneath.
I jack up the volume.
Yeah. What are they saying?
And all right,
Hello, brother Jebediah.
it's like they'd have to get within range first. So for a few more minutes, you do. I guess you're continuing along.
I guess I'll just keep the audio on
Yeah.
and enjoy the scenery as I romp through the woods on the back of Squirrelbot.
And then also
Squirrel Mageddon?
about 15 minutes.
Depends on what you
About 15 minutes later, you hear a voice. Just like, well, what do you think? What do you think it was? I don't know. It was not a bird. No.
We must sacrifice the young to it.
Hey, the first voice sounds like a child.
All right.
So they're speaking English that we can understand.
Yes.
So there hasn't been much linguistic drift.
I'm going to turn this shit into batteries not included.
Yes, I was about to say. Thank you, Caleb.
I'll make friends with the children.
And then you're like, it's just like, well, like it was very clearly a machine. Like, do you think it came from him? Oh, if it came from him, I think it would have attacked us. But no, I don't think so. Perhaps it came through the gate.
See, now all I want to do is when we roll into town. Hello, strangers. Have you seen Stargate? What? We are gods.
Yeah, because they live in huts and herd animals. They clearly have watched the canon of Stargate.
Again, though, have you seen any of the series where they go around and all of the
The
Milky Way?
answer is and always will be no.
I know.
Forever and ever.
See, that's why we're going to win in this case.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah. No. Let's go beat up some peasants.
It's like really the gate, but it hasn't nothing has happened with it in all these years. Perhaps it is awakening. What a day that would be.
What a day!
Well,
What a lovely day!
I'll leave Saucerbot there hovering.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are going to walk around that goddamn village.
All right. Well, within not too much longer, since you have vehicles and also don't ever tire.
Yeah.
I'm not even walking.
I know.
I've been saving
right.
power.
We have a
this whole
nuclear
time.
powered
Riding on my shoulder.
And
jetpack.
it's like you're stepping out of the woods, and
Oh no, we are not stepping out of the woods.
We are.
because
detouring.
all the woods are clear around this village.
Yeah. So
I know, but
Okay.
We know where the
it's not in like a line.
We're not
across
going
the
in. We're
planet,
not
right?
walking into the encounter, Tom. We're not walking into.
Fair enough.
You're avoiding plot.
I've played Recipe before. I know this is a bad idea.
Well, the thing is, we can always go back to them. We should probably.
I want Saucerbot to listen to how they react in their daily lives
Yeah.
before I show them a giant mech warrior, a flying man, and a talking machine.
And
And the squirrel that powers the giant death machine.
and a green
Yes.
squirrel.
Yes.
Okay. Well, like, as you're walking, I guess you're walking to the signal box first.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. No. And so you're just keeping a wide berth around.
Unless there's like somebody who's out in the woods by themselves that we could sneak up on and be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Hello, small child. Fear us not.
Swear to me. Swear to me. Hey, I have persuasion. I am not scared. Actually, I do have intimidation too.
All right. Anyway,
Although,
If in a few minutes of making sure you keep a berth around, staying in the tree line, it's not too much longer. It's actually it's the thing is, like, it doesn't ever seem to get light or dark on this planet because of all the diffused light coming from the clouds. Mm-hmm. So it's always kind of a dusk. On the planet, so it's hard to tell. It's where the sun is at this point. But
is this Twilight Town?
No, it's not. It will never be that. And you finally, a little trudging up the hill, you finally get to the box.
Is the saucer hearing anything in all that time?
A few more conversations, but it's more. It seems to be speculation on, like, if it came like should we send someone to the gate, like this, perhaps, but like perhaps, but do you think if it is just the machine, I don't think we should worry, but if it's more than that, like perhaps we should look around the woods.
By the way, I looked at my equipment. I forgot to mention. I have a servitor bot and a radio booster, so I'll plant that near the gate so I can keep an eye on the gate with my servitor bot, and the radio booster will let us be able to.
All right. Well, right now you are standing. You are standing before
T-Ray.
Oh yeah, we can T-Ray those. So
I have enhanced vision and their specs.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
I want to just look at the whole thing. Like, how big is it underneath the hill or whatever?
It's not. It's just. It's.
Is there a structure underneath it?
There is not.
Is this a fallout vault?
No, it is. It is bolted. There is like stabilizing bolts that go down about 30 feet.
Okay.
So it's designed to keep this thing perfectly still.
Are there any access panels that we can see around the main structure?
There are access panels.
So electronics roll for both of us to see if we can try to open it up.
Well, I mean, we haven't really
You haven't typed in. Maybe do that.
played with the interface first. you know.
Maybe do that before you open it up.
Let's turn the phone on before we jailbreak.
Yeah.
That is not how we do things here.
It's a totally reversible process. Bricked it.
It's only the version 1s.
All right.
Yeah.
I want InfoSec. So
All right. So are you just trying to get through the password, which you know is there?
yeah,
Yeah. It's still
hacking rules. I'm trying to hack it.
Dual hack it.
Yeah. It's not resisting you. It is like you tell. This thing does have. It's not like this isn't a DOS program. It's still for the 20th century for our time very advanced stuff. But for you guys,
Yeah.
it's real. It's actually it takes you a little bit of time. It's more like, oh god, like I don't think this has been used in over 150 years.
Yeah.
But finally
How does the keyboard even work?
Oh yeah, if it's been exposed to the weather this whole time.
Yeah, unless it's like made of marble or
That's
something.
the thing. It still looks. Besides, it looks old. It still looks maintained.
Okay, so somebody's keeping it nice, just not touching it.
And you type it
Holy
in.
Lupe of the Order of the Keepers.
Oh God, did you read?
Ascends the mountain to dust the keyboard of fate.
Soren St. Leibowitz world? Is that it?
No. But yeah, so you're not like you've got through the password,
What?
and it was essentially it was a password and as well as some encryption keys you had to throw in on the spot. But now you've got access to the system.
What's the operating system? Who's the manufacturer? What's the serial number?
All that jazz.
Yeah. Pretend I'm trying to install something and I need to know my system requirements. Like,
What is it for? Like, what is its purpose?
It appears it's a communication device designed to communicate with another receiver in orbit, and it looks like this one was kind of specifically designed to go through the cloud cover.
Which is probably the cube.
In fact, you can tell it's calibrated specifically to go through the clouds of this planet.
Okay.
And it does go. There is a receiver somewhere in orbit.
Does it have a schedule of what this receiver's orbit is, or what its timetable?
Yeah, if it's specifically calibrated to go through the cloud cover for the receiver, that probably means it's sending more directed bursts. So
Well, it says it's. You can also tell that it's actually it's the projection, the transmission coordinates are such that it goes straight up from here. But then it's also designed. You can tell from the trajectory that it's also to hit another transmitter to beam it somewhere else in orbit.
so it's hitting a satellite that's in geosynchronous orbit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stationary.
And then forwarding that message along.
And using that, you can also.
Wait, so it's going to 2 places? Or not?
It's going to one place, but it has to be bounced there.
From what?
From apparently there's some kind of satellite. There's a satellite directly above you,
So
and
there's
it's going.
2 satellites above us?
No, it's
Okay.
It's rebounding the signal.
Okay.
There's the signal heading straight up to the satellite past the cloud cover. Then that satellite
Redirecting
is
it.
redirecting the
Okay.
signal somewhere.
And you can also tell where the satellite's sending it. It's sending it to the target of it is about 80. No, it's about 120 kilometers to the north. Basically, it goes up. And
So it's bouncing the
final
signal
destination.
somewhere.
its final destination is 120 kilometers to the north.
Okay.
In orbit.
Okay. What kind of data is it sending?
It appears it's sending a kind of a status check. Essentially, it's essentially saying like all systems are normal, nothing changed, or then remain as you are.
Well, I mean, okay, so there's the internal sensors on the system. Yes, my computer is still working, but if it's trying to...
Is it hooked up to sensors anywhere else?
Yeah.
So it's saying that there's a status check. Is the status just that the computer that sends the status check?
Yeah.
It's
Or is it talking about,
essentially
the environment?
it's waiting to hear that it's got a sensor that tells when the signal is received by the target.
Okay.
Apparently, all it's waiting for is just to make sure that the signal was received.
Okay.
For whatever
But I mean, it's not... What is it a status of? Aside from itself, is it saying, oh, the Earth bubble's okay? Or the local atmosphere is okay?
Yeah, what other sensors does it?
apparently it's
Yeah, have I turned the flashlight on to prove that the flashlight works?
Yeah.
Or am I lighting something up to look at?
That's a good way to look at it.
it's the thing it's sending a signal that and you can tell now it does get one back.
Yeah.
But that one's not like a burst signal. It's like it's like they're trying to keep the return signal on the DL.
Okay.
But since you're right at the box now,
Right. No, I get that.
So it's more of a narrow beam.
But what is it sending to its final destination? Aside from I'm okay, is it telling
no, it's sending. Are you okay?
Oh, so it's checking on the final
and then what
destination.
comes back is everything's good.
So this is the check station, and it's to whatever that other. Okay.
Okay.
So are there any other nodes in this? Supposed to be any other nodes in the system?
You can tell it's designed to if you want to transmit to different places, but this one has been locked into this position.
Okay.
So can we open up to see what other positions are available?
Yeah.
Okay. Would that be another check, or do we already know?
You rolled hardware electronics, right?
Not yet. So
You can go ahead and do that.
All right. Although, what's your hardware at?
60.
I would trust you to do that more. So mine's only at 40.
Am I supposed to open this access panel?
Probably not.
Do you know?
25. I make it.
Yep. You. Good. It's a good thing for you. You have basic tools, and you have to just kind of drill the panel open.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get a good look inside. It's you would definitely say this thing was probably built in the mid to late 21st century.
Okay.
And you can tell yes.
But is inexplicably still operating.
Actually,
Look, you can tell actually just by looking at it. Someone actually has regularly come up here, cleaned corrosion, and done routine maintenance on it for all this time.
Academics archaeology, could I actually pinpoint the possible manufacturer of this? So,
We
Actually-
already tried that.
Yeah. I would care. We don't have access to the archives. I would be more concerned with when is the guy coming here?
yeah, actually, there should be a
Actually,
record of maintained
You
records.
can give me one more archaeology check.
And where did he go? Where's the maintenance guy?
Let me see. Where was that? Yes, 42 out of 50.
Actually, it's only after you're looking after the panel has been removed, but there is a small logo on the and it doesn't mean anything to you guys.
Okay.
But you, as an archaeologist, it's
UNC.
4 letters. NASA.
Ooh. Dun dun dun.
Really?
Yeah, you actually know what that is.
So,
That went away a long time ago.
that was, yes, ancient Earth. It's like old
I was
Earth.
alive back then. You don't have to be.
No, you weren't.
I was. It says I'm over 200 years old.
But no, well, if you look at that, no, it's the old American space program. This is one of theirs. So that's like early.
Or it's a Titan
He
trick.
meant the band NASA.
Yeah.
The electro vapor wave. After vaporwave, there was vaporwave. And after vaporwave, there was electro vapor.
I'm leaving your house now. I'm done with this. We're just.
All right. I vote that
You're-
we should keep the signal going.
Oh,
Yeah.
your saucer, you pick up something else on your
All right,
saucer.
we'll pick that up.
So you hear the adult male voice, very like you says. I think we should send someone to check on the gate. I will go check on the transmitter.
Close it up. Close it up. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh God! Why do you have to use a Phillips head?
Run away.
Backwards, primitives.
No one will know we were here.
It's like we were never here.
So I say we go to the place 120 kilometers away.
Don't you want to talk to the guy? We know he's coming.
Why would we do that?
Honestly,
It's your call, boss.
Yeah.
Remember.
I'm actually fascinated. I want to talk to these people because this is a
But then
completely
they're going to know we're
civilization.
here, and it's going to be
No,
really
we wait
difficult
till
to
the-
take anything from them or break any enterings.
I don't want to take anything from them. I want to learn from them. What is your problem?
I got a lot of them.
Well, how far away is this place from the...
120 kilometers.
120
No,
kilometers.
no, no. Where we are from the village. How long will it take a guy on foot to get here?
20-minute walk.
20
If
minutes.
he's walking at just a normal pace.
Okay. So this is in the 15-kilometer bubble.
No, you're just outside of it.
You're just outside, so you have an hour.
Although maybe we should back up because obviously you were the most normal looking of us. So
Yeah. Well, the thing is, yeah, if we get one guy, we could detain him and talk to him, and then but the other thing is, we could hide. We could send your scout bot to zoom in at a high speed. It'll take like half an hour for it to get there, and then get a scan of it at least. and
All
come
right, so
back.
we'll send the saucer bot, and
Yeah.
we will hide.
So, although
He's out. I have an invisibility cloak. I'll just put it
At
over.
209.
You have
So
10
there's going to be a
seconds.
blank
Oh,
spot
actually.
next to the two railguns poking out of either side of the tree.
No, don't look like trees. Ignore me.
So do you wait for him to show up? And I guess
Well, we
Hide.
hide, but I'm saucer botting at 200 kilometers an hour, so it will still probably get there before
getting to the
to the 120 kilometer away.
Unless we can
signal.
get a vision, because if it's like Titan Hellscape, you're like, oh, we should just shoot that guy and run away. But if it's like, yeah, yeah,
All right,
I got
so-
a jetpack. See you guys.
and so yes, and all right, so you will you send it off at full speed,
Yes,
literally making that noise,
yes, literally.
and you about 15 minutes later, as it's booking it,
I'm jamming it.
I said, you don't even have
Attached
to.
to his back.
Okay, you don't even have to get there right away. You're still about 25 kilometers away from it. Actually, no, even more like 40. When you can see off a distance, there appears to be a smallish mountain, and it looks like just from this distance, a wire is going straight up into the clouds.
How thick is that wire?
If you can see, if you can see it, if you can
From
see
40
it,
kilometers
hello,
away.
orbital elevator.
Is it an orbital elevator?
if you're looking at that, it's very much what it looks like. It looks like a space elevator.
Okay, I will fly lower.
But yeah, you're also not picking up any power from it.
That's
Because
comforting.
No,
No.
Nothing about this is comforting.
Yeah, so I'm going to
So
try
then
and fly
flashbacks to
lower.
another character looking at an ruined orbital elevator.
well, the thing is, as you're getting closer, it's not ruined. Mm-hmm. In fact, you finally, I'll say, finally, just before the guy.
Yeah, no,
arrives.
it's still up in the air.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Well,
It's not wrapped around her like a fucking fan belt. That's right.
well, you're flying over it, and you fly over the mountain where the where the wire is, and you do see there is a space elevator module, kind of just parked down there, and it looks well maintained, well-ish maintained. You don't think someone's been here in a few years, but it appears
decades.
So the structures aren't made of wood as I approach it?
No, this looks like a functioning space elevator, detecting the wires, carbon nanotubes, and it looks like it's just been turned off
Recently.
No, you'd probably have to guess 10, 20 years.
Okay.
So heat signatures, life, anything, movement?
Spare morphs.
It's on the hills, but there's still a few life forms around it, but it appears to be just, fauna.
Okay.
Does it look like that it's been long enough where it's starting to get over? The nature's starting to reclaim the territory. Or?
So is it like a city around it, or just like?
It looks like you can see the remains of what you probably was long ago used to be a campsite. Kind of actually more like a base camp.
So they built here.
And actually, you do see you can fly getting lower. There are some ATV all-terrain vehicles that look like they've been inactive a lot longer than the space elevator has.
Okay.
So I think we kind of have to this. It doesn't seem like there's anything. If it's a dead site, I mean, I don't know.
I'll say to see it from this distance. Give me a perception roll.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And that's about this time when you hear footsteps and you hear a man humming.
Okay. So I will approach him because it looks like the other side is dead. So we're not going to get. I mean, we could probably dig answers out through xenoarchaeology, but that's going to take time. And I'd rather just talk to the guy and ask him what's up. And if it turns out to be Titans, well, here I'll leave the jetpack here. And you can fight amongst yourselves who will get it and have a chance to get back to the gate in time. Good luck.
He's a squirrel.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It's not much of a fight.
Yeah.
Technically,
actually, you could carry him, but no, I'd like to see you fight.
So are you just standing by the thing?
No, I'll just go watch him work, walk up behind him, and just unchameleon cloak.
Okay. So you see me bets down, gets out tools way older than yours.
Yeah.
Just kind of removes the panel.
Yeah.
Checks it, and I close it up, and types, just typing.
Yeah. And I'm watching him.
And you can tell he's.
I'm not even being sneaky. I'm just going to see how.
He's doing a status check.
Yeah.
And it seems like starts to go. Then you see he's going into commands entered in
last login 10 minutes ago. What?
Basically, yeah. He's last login was 10 minutes ago.
Hi.
Sleep.
Stop typing.
Hello.
Greetings, traveler.
Hi.
Just kind of closes the system.
Activating weapon systems.
I must say, it has been a while.
It's been a while. All right, T-Ray, is he human?
Also,
yeah.
Why do I feel like I have cancer? Don't worry about it.
Actually,
any implants, cortical stack, anything like that? Or is he a flat?
Is he flat?
He's got a few implants in his head, but it's they're not anything you're familiar with.
Okay. Kinesics. How's he dealing? 48. I make it.
You'd swear he's just talking to someone he hasn't seen in a while. He seems perfectly okay with seeing you.
All right, that's not what I was hoping for.
I must assume that you have come through the gate.
Yes, I have.
Oh, wonderful. It's for so long we thought that gate was just ruins, but
no, they've. Why would you think it was ruins?
Well, it says, we've observed the gate for so long and it's done nothing.
Oh, well, you have to activate it.
We thought about it, but that did not seem like a wise idea. Why that gate could lead anywhere.
Point taken. So, could you just give me a whole?
Where are my manners? Yeah. Forgive me. I am Prophet Elijah.
Prophet Elijah. All right. Hello. My name is.
It's so good to meet you.
Hello.
Wait, are you-
Montague. My name is Montague.
Wait,
are
you're actually
you-
saying with set religious system? This is fascinating.
Are you speaking aloud?
No, don't.
I'm speaking in his calm, so that's...
You. Set to chat. Text chat.
Open up again.
Yeah, no text.
So you are from Earth.
I was born there. Yes.
Oh, wonderful! When we left, we thought the Earth was going to be doomed. It's so good to know there are still people there.
Ah,
There technically are still people there. I can't deny that.
is it a generation?
Yeah. How long have you been here? Were you born on Earth?
He says, "Oh yes, I was."
Yeah, my unfortunately now my curiosity has gotten the better of me,
God damn it.
so I'm moving forward. So.
Right.
Comforting for him.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
No, he's in the hoplite.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm in the battle armor.
Has the Earth made first contact?
Sorry about this. Hold on just for a second. This is a little bit off for me. Crawling out. Hi. So,
Hello. It says, hello.
Wait, how can he breathe here?
It says it takes an hour. So do you have to go back to the bubble of atmosphere?
Oh yes, before too long. Yes.
Okay. We can move it a little further in. We don't want to
with the breed, so yeah, some of us have this
I'm
one.
gonna
But no,
say-
this is absolutely fascinating. No, you said you're actually from Earth culture because I noticed the NASA logo on there.
Oh yes, I was born in I believe 2091.
Yeah, and you don't have any implants there. You're still in the body you're born in, right?
Well, yes, of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Oh boy.
Things have changed. That's the.
Oh, I imagine.
Could you just tell me the whole story of how you got to be here first before we get anything else? I know we're
Oh yes.
Oh no, I need to record this down. So
Just, please, will you accompany us back to town?
sure.
He says,
Yeah.
our family would love to meet you.
Oh, I'm sure they would. I have to stay in the suit though. It's strict, quarantine protocols.
yes, and,
Oh, well, that would be wise. I can assure you that everything will be fine when we get to the town.
I know. It's just they have protocols. You can
Detach.
yeah.
Fall into the undergrowth and lay very still.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to bring this along with me.
No, you left your suit, and I'm sticking with the suit.
Yeah.
Far away.
I'm getting it back in. So.
Yeah.
Then I'm leaving.
Yeah. I volunteered for this. Aaron jumped at it, so
You expected
yeah. All right.
otherwise?
Fair enough.
On civilization with an
You got
Argonaut
the jetpack now,
xeno-linguistic expert. How is this not fascinating?
Because they're not Xenos, and they're 200 years old, which is clearly they've been brain fuckled in our Titan experiments.
Even if they're aliens, they're still...
No, they're not. They're not. That's the point.
I'm searching the site as much as possible
For
with
what?
the saucer bot and staying where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah. Essentially, you see it's very clearly it's a base camp. You can tell that. They probably looks like they came down, like they established the space elevator first, and then just slowly brought down their equipment. You don't see, there's no signs of no bodies or anything.
They slowly brought down their equipment,
It looks like one load at a time.
so presumably whatever they brought it down from is still docked to
Probably.
All right, fly the saucer towards the elevator.
Okay. Can the saucer leave orbit?
Well, you'd lose.
It doesn't have to if it gets on an elevator.
Well, you'd lose radio contact with it.
Also, the elevator is not functioning.
Ah.
You're pretty sure it doesn't look damaged. It just looks like shut down.
Well, I could try and hack it.
You could go there with the jetpack. It wouldn't take you too long. And you could try and do that. Split the party up even more.
I think I should probably stay.
He says, "So please, you must come."
Yes, of course.
Do any of you have nanodetectors?
Let's see.
Let's see here.
Let me see if the suit does.
Your hoplite suit does have.
Yeah.
I do have nano swarms. I just don't have the nano detector.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be the sensor, so yeah. I do.
All right. Those. Guardian Swarms would have come in handy, but it's okay.
Hey,
You have a
hoplite.
hoplite.
It's fine.
So are you leaving? Or just going to leave the hoplite here?
Oh no, I'm getting back into it. So
Okay.
I'm leaving me here.
You fell off.
Hidden.
You're hidden in the grass.
In the grass.
He says, "Oh well, wonderful. Please." He's like, please join us. And he heads back down the hill.
Of course. Yep. I will go with him. Looking away, like, why did you do this? You should have not done that. I could have been I was falling on the sword of this. Probably Titan trap, but...
this honestly is not looking as Titanish as you think.
No, it does. It really does.
But really, it's like, this is earlier than this. This is not conforming to any known Titan variant we've seen before.
That's the whole point. They're Titans, and this you don't think that they could have rigged this? They couldn't. They can break the laws of physics. They could fake making something look old.
But what would be the purpose, though?
Is this the conversation you're having as you go?
Yes, basically.
So.
They're Titans. Who knows what they want?
Prophet Elijah seems to be humming some kind of hymn to himself as you walk.
Archaeology, do I
Always
know
comes.
that? Well, that'd be anthropology, never mind.
I have xenopsychology. What the fuck is he thinking? 3, I make it.
He seems not excited to see you, but certainly. Oh, this is very interesting and very good.
Which is incredibly atypical.
I will send you a very encrypted message.
Okay. I will.
As the gate crashing expert,
Yeah.
I do not advise this. In fact, it's against our entire protocol. Good job. Way to be a free spirit.
No.
Sincerely,
And as you approach the bottom of the hill, as you both approach the bottom of the hill, you both feel a very slight tingling sensation.
I get out. I run. That's not
So,
right.
well, I'm in a suit and it does have the nano detector, so
Oh, you're in the suit?
yes.
All right. In that case, as you're walking through, you do detect a.
I do have nanophages, so that if anything gets in my body, it would fight it. So,
You detect a.
it has a miniogenic system which would fight nanoswarms.
Yeah, so you detect a nanoswarm.
So scan. No. So I have nothing down there. Can it detect what type of nano swarm it is?
No, you detect a nanoswarm.
Well, my armor has a miniogenic, which
Yes.
So it would, if nanoswarms start burning the armor, it would start to fight them. And so as soon as if I detect that,
you felt it.
okay,
but that's
I
all.
immediately want to run away.
And he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. That our barrier wall for the atmosphere. It's perfectly harmless. I assure you."
No, sorry. Quarantine protocols. Want to make it back? We could talk. You can stay on your side, and I can stay on my side, and we can yell at each other. That's fine. I'm not going any further in.
So we've had experiences with nanoswarms before.
I am Bugs Bunny creeping along. On my
Although, do you know who set this? That's like who set this up to be able to create your terraforming project?
He says, we did. It says, my family set it up.
With what technology?
He says, from the ship.
What ship?
He says, you do not know.
No, absolutely not. That's why we're fascinated.
He says, this is the ship we arrived on so many years ago.
The ship you arrived on. A ship.
Do you tell me they're nanoswarms?
As soon as I,
Yeah, we know.
All right, I'm Buggy.
Vast. I am booking it to the space elevator.
All right, I will be. Wait, I still. Oh no, I don't have the robot anymore. Wait for me! Fuck!
What was that again?
Damn it!
Actually, the thing is,
I'm not going any further.
so yours just protects you.
Yes, it
and
protects you.
you're detecting them.
Yeah,
it gives you a
back
reading
test.
these are very primitive nanoswarms.
I don't care.
Oh, by comparison, so.
Oh yeah.
You're a very permanent nanoswarm.
Oh!
I'm doing that while I'm flying.
In any case. For any kind of analysis, at least of the system, it showed that it could actually. What was it? Is it just converting the atmosphere, or is it doing anything else?
It's acting as a actually. You're detecting two different types of nanoswarm. One is just it's acting like a filter for the atmosphere, The other, like you actually did, looking at him, like, yes, there was a secondary nanoswarm that tried to get into him,
Yeah.
and pretty much he was still deserving it. Yours and his own defenses
Yeah.
killed it instantly.
Yeah. Well, given time, it would probably. I'm not taking that risk.
So, if you don't mind me asking, I see the swarm that you're using for your for the camp to take this out. What is the secondary swarm for?
Oh yes, that is for terraforming.
And that specifically terraforms at least living biologics.
Well, the plants, of course, the fauna of this planet as they exist were completely incompatible with the nutrition and biological systems we required it. But we also wish to keep the aesthetic of the planet intact, but make it so it could serve our needs, and it has done so. Now it says now we may use the fauna and food of this planet to our advantage.
So it made them.
I'm outside the bubble.
I'm staying with you, so no, I'm outside of
No,
this.
you can go. You're in your whatever.
Oh, he's
well, that's very interesting. How did you get an alien ship that could do that?
Who knows? No, the ship was built.
By who?
NASA constructed it.
NASA didn't have that level of technology at the time.
No, even going into the early 21st century, that was early to mid 21st century. That was still only shuttles to pods.
This was an experimental ship. It employed the Orion engine. Are you familiar with it? You could roll archaeology.
That's a nuke.
Yeah.
Basically,
10
strap
made
yourself
it.
to a nuke and...
No, it's actually you strap yourself to more like 150 of them.
Yeah, so the ultra Doctor Strangelove.
So
Never go full Strangelove.
yes, I
You
made
need
it.
a
Although
really
is this
big cowboy
knowing about
hat
it, but
to
we never
screw
launched that.
There's no record of it.
Well, of course, we wouldn't have the full records in our heads.
No, the records are kind of iffy back then.
But also, it was mentioned that launching that, at least in the numbers that they wanted to, would have been detrimental to the environment.
That's the wonderful thing about being a spaceship. It doesn't matter what you detonate in space.
Well, getting it. Well, the main thing is, if something like that was launched, like every nation on Earth would be able to detect its launch.
The time back then was rather interesting.
Yeah.
There were the tensions were great. It was I believe they covered it up with some kind of a mass orbital nuclear test or something. Making things up was not my job.
Fair enough. I mean, that was a long time ago. But given that that's true, you see, I am kind of incredulous about this story because, one, the fact that you're alive 200 years later in your original body, and it doesn't look like you have the level of technology to keep your bodies intact that long. One, you're living in huts, agrarian lifestyle. And that kind of technology is only available to us recently.
Encrypted message.
Yeah.
Check your privilege.
Wow.
Give me my jetpack back.
Sorry, I'm ready about that.
Counter protocol, the jetpack.
Jetpack reboot.
Yes, you see that was a problem.
Yeah.
He says, luckily, the scientist in charge of the project thought of a brilliant solution. The AI of our ship. When it was installed, it says it was programmed to spend the entire journey to this world doing nothing but working out technologies and solutions for the planet we were going to.
Oh, so it's a self-improving AI?
Yes. I believe that was the way that they designed it. Says, surely such a thing would be impossible, but apparently they did. And it spent the entire journey here, I believe, 168 years, doing nothing but working out the technologies needed. It had full access to fabrication technology on board the ship.
Okay. I have a qubit reservoir, so I can QEcon, portable QEcons. I will send a message back to Pathfinder City saying, please tell my backup that we found a possible alternate Titan. It's self-approved. Yeah, I will send them a summary of this and just don't let us back in. Like, this is a no-go site. This is, it's another Titan. Like, I'm scared. This is bad.
So-
I'm just sending that personally, though. I will send them the full story that I've gotten from this guy so far.
Okay.
With the message that probably not a good idea if we come back.
Oh, I forgot to ask, since it had been a while, our knowledge of Prometheans pretty much only to certain Firewall members?
We're not members of Firewall. We don't know a fucking thing.
Well, no, I was asking, if that was only to that, or if that was...
Yeah, only certain high-level proxies would know about the Prometheans.
Okay, that's what...
Non-Firewall members wouldn't know at all.
No, I figured that. That's why I was asking before making that role-playing decision to say anything.
Oh, and at that point, you see there's a couple of other people who are approaching you. Mm-hmm. It looks like there's a woman that's kind of dressed in like kind of pioneer attire.
Yeah.
And looks like a small boy who's dressed.
So were you asleep for the entire trip, and how long have you been conscious here on this planet?
We've been conscious upon this on this world for approximately 87
Oh,
years.
so you have been here in 80s. Okay.
So, not to... This is not meant as an insult, but you and your family look very good for humans going on 87 years from your prime.
Yeah.
It says, well, the Prophet gave us great technology.
Yeah. The Prophet is the AI.
Yes, it is.
And it's still up there in orbit.
I'd be like, we believe so. It says, we do not go up there anymore.
Oh, why?
Because the purpose of this colony was to come here and to escape the technological nightmare that Earth had become.
Uh-huh.
The whole goal was to live in harmony with the planet we came to.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Give me my jetpack. Program it to send it back to me.
And the boy comes up to you and says, we've sent someone to the gate. They should be there soon. Like, are these the travelers? Like, he says, yes, these are the travelers.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait,
they
how
are
did they
from
get to
Earth.
the gate soon? We were 50 kilometers away.
Yeah, they sent someone to it.
Yeah, but they're outside their atmosphere bubble.
Yeah. You said
They're going to be outside way more for an hour.
Assuming it's 15 kilometers in diameter, so that's like 7.5 kilometers to it, so that's like about 36 kilometers of no-go area, so then they only have an hour to do it.
By the way, where are you physically?
Flying towards the
Elevator.
Okay. All right, so I'll say at this point, while this conversation is going on, you arrive.
Yay!
Program it to send it back to me.
And
goddamn jetpack.
at this point, like you now see it. There, among the base, there's actually a flagpole with a tattered flag on it.
Is it a USA flag?
It is not. It is the assembly. It is a white flag with a cross in a circle that says "Prophet's Hope."
Okay. That's the name of the scenario. Dun, dun, dun. It's like when they say the name of the movie in the movie. Like,
Yes, and
it's the Hunt for Red October. Yeah.
I refuse to say the titular line.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank you, Caleb.
Because I transgress. Do I get a moxie for that?
That's not
No.
a transgression.
Yeah,
My boss.
Transgressing, though.
So it just all looks like old shit laying around.
Yeah.
Probably old computers here to hack into.
Though, give me a perception roll.
Crit fail.
Nice.
Nope.
No, you don't.
I have enhanced vision. Crit success.
Is it a vision or a hearing-based test?
It's vision. Yeah.
Good.
Though, you're going to all this, there's like it's old, really old stuff, but there are fresh footprints.
Dun dun dun.
And
Going in what direction?
nope, coming in and going out.
Human size?
Yeah, and also not the kind of just simple shoes. You can tell these are like actual like manufactured boots.
Spacey boots.
Yeah,
Spacey boots.
and also
Technical term.
and also you can see, as they further go out, you can also see they are then accompanied by what look like tracks, like wheeled, or like actually tank tracks.
Like a drunkie.
Okay.
Well,
So
where
someone
they are.
and you can tell these have been here recently.
All right.
You could send the scout bot.
I will have the saucer bot trace them.
Okay,
Keep track of the tracks.
off it goes. At that point, going back to you.
Yeah.
While
Just-
it's doing that, I'm going to try and get a space elevator working.
All right, do you have hardware? Any hardware skills?
I have hardware electronics and hardware industrial.
All right, give me a first hardware electronics to check the electrical systems of this thing.
Taking my time.
Sure.
We'll be clear about that. And I make it.
All right, yeah, this thing is, you can tell it was simply turned off, and a few attempts were made to actually fully shut it down. But you figure, give you about an hour or so, you could probably get the power systems back up. And yes, you do.
Pull F to restart space elevator.
And yeah, there actually is. You tell this place does have a small nuclear reactor to powering it, but it's just been long shut off. That's where the biggest trouble is going to be, is getting this thing restarted without exploding. It needs like some maintenance at the same time.
I will do my best.
Will you? Okay. Are you gonna take your time?
Yes.
Okay.
I imagine since they shut it down,
Time to cannibalize.
they didn't
this.
want me to turn it back on.
Well, that's true. They didn't. Let's see. You're talking to the dudes.
He says, "Are you sure you won't come?" He says, "I apologize for the nano wall."
Well, we have a quarantine protocol. We can't
Only
break
in
that.
this phase.
Maybe eventually, once we establish diplomatic relations.
All right. Both of you give me perception rolls.
Vision.
Hearing.
I have enhanced hearing.
That's good.
But, yeah, I have like all the
Let's see
things.
here.
Make it.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay then. Well, Ross, you in time hear the unmistakable sound of your many forays into combat.
Yeah.
The unmistakable sound of secret missiles
Uh-oh.
coming in pretty quick, but you detect them in time to have a chance to get out of the way.
The unmistakable sound.
The pitter patter of secret missiles.
Okay. I retreat behind the. I take cover behind the hoplite and open fire in the Prophet. Plus
Alright.
the cold shot, full auto for. Fuck it, damage.
Shooting at the missile.
No, him. Prophet. Fuck that guy. He's launching missiles at us.
Okay.
What direction are they coming from?
Actually, they're coming from outside the dome.
Okay. All right. So, take cover behind the robot.
Actually, the guy in the suit looks up and
Yeah.
then he dives out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'll shoot them.
Shoot the Prophet.
No, shoot the missiles. There's two
Okay.
missiles.
Yeah, there's two of them.
All right. Activate Neurochem. 5 speed 2. First one misses. I rolled an 80. You semi-auto. So second one hits. So if I get another attack, I semi-auto get 2 shots per action. So and I have speed 2, so I get how can I just? Will I be able to fire again? Or
Yeah, you'll be able to
Okay.
fire again. The missiles were 2 rounds away.
okay, so I shoot
Well,
one.
well, you made your roll, so
Yeah.
you are just now realizing you're being attacked.
Hit it again.
Oh.
Or hit the other one.
Okay, yeah, these things are not armored.
Okay.
So yeah, you blow
I'm using
two.
a railgun, by the way.
Yes, you blow two. Yeah, you blow 2 missiles out of the sky,
Okay.
and you hear then that's after the explosion that you hear the sound of like tracks mechanical tracks moving
So
toward you.
enhanced vision, look in that direction. How far away? I make it with a 6.
You estimate it's about this bot. It's a bot, obviously, and it's 2 rounds away, but you see it.
Okay.
So you can both have attacks on it before it arrives. I'll need my gate crashing book, if you would.
Sure. If it's a century tour, what kind of foot? Depending on how.
Oh, you moved the thing.
The bookmark.
I've been marking a page.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, Ross.
I am kind of a monster.
Clearly.
There
There we go.
I will. Let's see here. Is it? Well, if it's 2 rounds away by then, like, what range would it be for a railgun?
I'll say you could. You could do an aim shot at range.
Okay.
You brought the seeker missiles down upon them.
Yeah.
Out interlopers!
Pretty much. All right. So, whoop, that's a fail. 95.
All right, you miss. Aaron.
Well,
what do
it's a semi-auto. I get 2 shots.
Okay.
I hit once. So.
All right, roll damage.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Look it up, damage. Good shot. Rail assault rifle. How much armor does it have?
It's hard to tell at this distance.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, I have AP on mine, so.
Okay, what AP?
AP -9, so reduce
All right.
armor by 9.
I'm gonna say, is it the first or second number that's kinetic?
It's second.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, you're good.
So let's see here. 16 damage. Yeah, AP -9.
All right, you score a hit,
Okay.
and you hear the sound of metal being rent by ammo.
I'm taking cover behind Aaron.
All right, and actually, can we say we had a plasma rifle on this thing when we brought it in? I only have an agonizer.
Oh, well, that won't do much good.
Well, actually, if it's expensive, the battlesuit would be 20,000, so you could put a 10,000 credit weapon on it. So you could.
I'm only good at beating weapons.
Well, let me.
Yeah, if you wanted to do a laser pulsar.
Yeah, you could get a particle beam bolter on it for that price.
Yeah.
So not the plasma rifle, but the bolter.
So,
Okay,
I'll
I'll
do
allow
the bolter. So.
Caleb's not here.
Yeah,
He's not being shot at.
he's just doing maintenance work.
Yay!
I'm sure I'm gonna. But yeah, I
Consult
will.
the manual.
I knew I was supposed to walk into that trap, so I transgressed.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and moxie that.
Okay.
3. And 58 out of 60. So,
All right. That'll be a hit.
all right, and with
Any AP on that?
let's see.
There's no
Filter -2. So,
All right.
but those will be 2d10 plus 4. So 6 and 9.
9.
Yeah.
All right. It's kind of like it kind
Oh,
of
sorry, 7. Sorry.
it kind of deflects off some kind of
10,
shield.
10. What am I thinking? God, just can't do math tonight.
Yeah, it's energy armor is 14.
Okay.
So it is now rolling in. Let's go ahead and now we'll do initiative.
Okay. I rolled
Wow.
badly.
So did it.
Well, wait, I got speed 2. Can I get another round of it?
Oh yes, you can.
I'll ping it.
Oh, I have mental speed, so I'm thinking about this
Very hard.
Miss once hit again. For 25 damage and -9 AP. So
Okay, yeah, solid hit.
yeah,
Good job. Okay, what'd you know? What'd you roll?
I got a 10 on my
So
initiative.
you-
14.
All right, Aaron first, Ross second, and then the thing.
The bot.
So, all right, I will be making another shot at it. 51 out of 60. Made it.
All right,
And
hit that thing.
Don't roll like crap.
Shut the hell up. So, all right. 12, 16.
And this thing seems to have pretty strong energy, but this one seems to get through for some damage. All right, now it will attack you.
Okay. It's like the battle suit, right?
Yeah, 99.
Nice.
And actually, one of its it appears to have some kind of like energy weapon on it, which just and explodes.
Nice. Yay! I shot it good.
So, yes, managed to take out one of its sensors.
Target the nearest power source. No, not that.
I hit the first one. Hit with the second one. Both with.
Damn you! Overly specific voice command.
Let's see here. So first hit.
Someone's an howitzer.
21 damage with -9 AP.
Yeah.
And then 14 with -5 or 12. Sorry.
Okay.
Actually.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing you're you're finding your mark pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
This is a new round. Did you go yet?
Yeah.
This was speed 1.
That was speed 1, so...
Yeah, I have speed 2.
One more time.
Okay. It only has speed 1 as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I only have speed 1, so...
Alright. So 53 hits and 12 hits. So, let's see here. 14 damage, -9 AP, and then, let's see. 22 damage.
Oh yeah, this thing's making some very unhealthy noises now.
Okay, good.
And all right, top of the round.
All right.
To you.
Go ahead and make another shot at it.
Okay.
11 critical success.
It's armor defeating.
So,
And very nice.
all right.
Cheating.
Yeah, right.
And 14 damage.
Not a
Passing
wow.
right through.
It's
Why would you
almost
think
like
that?
you finally got through its shielding.
I think you're malfunctioning. I mean, honestly, that's more of a nervous tick. That says more about you than it does me.
All right, actually,
This is hands-on anthropology!
And Aaron just finished it off.
Yay.
It's you shear into it, and the thing just kind of coughs and sputters and comes to a halt.
Okay. So yeah, I point my gun at the prophet. If he's popped up again, what's he doing?
He's just like the heretic again.
The heretic. You didn't mention that earlier.
That would have been nice to know.
It's now. I never know when he's going to strike. He tries to hit us like this at least once or twice a week.
How do you survive when you don't have people with guns?
We have a small supply. They've served us well, but certainly like nothing you are wielding right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah, the thing finally is it continues on, just kind of like on momentum.
Yeah.
And then finally comes to a halt just inside pretty much like 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
And this thing you can actually, it's got.
You're the hardware guy. Go check it out.
So, I can't say I'm the expert like our friend who seems to be rocketing off that way, but...
Don't.
First, there's one thing you don't need to roll anything.
Invoke my name!
This thing,
Talk about me.
This robot's covered in graffiti.
Okay.
And it has is like down with the false prophets. The prophecy is a lie. And all kinds of apocalyptic
Anti-social messages.
Why would he say the prophet? What is the prophecy?
Says he like this? He was someone from our colony that didn't share our love of this world, and he went off on his own.
So why would he think your prophet? What is your prophecy?
To live in harmony with this world.
Is he lying?
He's not.
I can't tell.
Doesn't seem to be.
Yeah. Damn you.
By the way, Caleb.
Yeah.
Right now, your bot is following the trail, and it comes across a artificial metal structure.
Most metal
Actually,
structures are artificial.
Well, it's obviously it looks like kind of a it's about 100 feet long. Metal. Looks like it had impacted into the ground, so it's sticking up at an angle. But it looks like a module, kind of like from a larger object.
Okay. Are there doors, windows?
There's doors.
Are the doors closed, open?
The doors are currently closed.
Does it look like the tracks went inside the module?
Yes, they have. As well as the footprints.
All right.
And there's a flag flying just outside of it.
Same flag as before?
Yes, only the cross has been spray painted out with looks like red X.
Got a lot of spray paint on
This
this.
is the punk rock
You'll like him.
colonists. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Until you know, because you're both punks, you'll be like, oh, he's a sellout.
He's a sellout.
You hate
He's
each
a
other.
sellout. No, he-
Also, and as it's flying over, you do make out another thing. There looks like there are spikes in the ground. Looks like metal poles with heads on them.
Okay.
We found Guar's base camp.
How
kind of-
old are those heads?
Most of them are skulls. There are a few that still have some flesh attached to them.
Are they human heads?
They definitely appear to be human skulls.
How are they breathing out here?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Because this is the toxic atmosphere, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least it should be.
Unless he had some sort of mods or a spacesuit.
You did see spacesuits among the equipment.
All right. Do I see any cameras or any surveillance equipment on the outside?
Actually, no. There doesn't appear to be anything like that.
Okay. I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Actually, what you do, no sensor, but there are looks like there's a couple of those tank bots.
Are they active?
Wait, what?
Like there are a couple of
Buried
tank
the
bots,
lead there, Tom.
I want to hear about tank bots first.
but they appear to be off. Like they're offline.
Okay. I'm going to be mature. I'm going to get out my fractal digits.
Yes.
I'm going to knock really hard on the door and then fly the saucer up as high as I possibly can and see who comes outside.
So, really, no. What you need to do
What's
beforehand.
next? You're going to
Leave
fabricate some dog food.
on the door.
What's your plan, Ross? I'm not even there.
I know.
And okay, well, actually, the door does open a few seconds later, and
From the clouds.
a guy in a spacesuit comes out with a rifle.
Now crash it into him.
Yeah,
Crash it into him. And look for maximum
If
damage.
I'm going by the actual rules, I can just crash into the module and turn it into glass. But I will not do that. So I'm going to zoom in as much as I can.
All right. Actually,
Did I have a spacesuit? What kind of gun is he using?
looks like some kind of kinetic rifle. And but it's like, are you out there? It's like, is it you? Have you finally come here? Like, I'm waiting for you. Like, I don't care who that new muscle you have is. Like, they won't stop me from. I will fucking kill you.
He seems trustworthy.
Are you going to enter into conversation with this gentleman? He seems reasonable.
Nope.
That seems like it would be a transgression.
Just going to observe.
Are you going to go back down and knock on
Well,
the
that
door?
would be
once you
entirely
close-
too practical for your character.
Well, I mean, I can't steal his tank bots if he knows I'm there.
Oh, touche. So, wait, again, what was the prophecy? The prophecy was like, we're going to live in harmony and be natural and all that bullshit.
Well, prophecy was just part of the stuff written on this robot.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds like he disagreed with him over some central core. And the space hippie, the prophet, I don't know. It seems like, oh, hey, we're going to live in nature. It doesn't seem like he would inspire the kind of violent rebellion that Steve is.
It says, well, if I'm being completely honest with you, the transition wasn't easy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, we came from a technological society,
Yeah.
and so for some, letting go of it was difficult.
Like, how many of them are you? Are you like a stable society? It sounds like with someone like fighting you, it doesn't sound like you're going to like be, unless you're all immortal, which is
There's us, like, no, these bodies age and die.
just very, very slowly.
So you're part of a generation then, so...
So, do you have children?
Yes, of course. My son is right here.
Oh yeah, okay. And he wasn't born out.
Did you send to them what you just recorded?
Yes.
Okay. Give me perception rolls.
Vision or hearing?
Vision.
Me or them?
Them.
I make it. I also have all kinds of crazy senses, echolocation and shit.
Yeah, so
Facial
with my
recognition?
enhanced vision,
Yes, I have that.
Like,
I make it. So
I actually have that specific thing.
well, that's interesting. He sent you all that footage he took of the base
Yeah.
and the severed heads.
Yeah.
One of the newest heads was still relatively intact.
Is of the Prophet.
It is the same face the Prophet has.
Huh. So, you all live down here, you don't die, the ship doesn't clone any more of you? Regular?
There's cloning, we are known to do some of that, yes.
so you're
A wee bit of cloning. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Not much to do.
and God frowns upon the sex.
fire up the cloning match!
See what comes out. You know what the answer is?
the kids.
It's usually us. Usually we come
Ross,
out.
okay, now
But every once in a while, those
An abomination upon the Lord.
Yeah.
okay,
Sorry.
give me one more roll on that.
For what? Perception?
Yes.
All right.
Same roll.
Yeah. Oh, critical.
Okay, well, in this case, you just happen to look down to his son.
Yeah.
Do some facial recognition, and his son's face is an identical but 12-year-old version of his own.
Yeah. Oh. Me, myself, and I. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yeah, who is the boy's mother?
My dear wife.
Look over. Is that a female version of him?
No, it's a different female.
Okay.
But the couple of, you can tell the couple of small girls
Yeah.
are her,
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
younger.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is not good. This is weird. You go.
He says, "Are you sure you won't? Are you sure you won't join us?"
Sorry. Quarantine protocols.
Quarantine protocols with exploration. That's unfortunately varies.
25 on protocol. Yeah, man. Sorry, it's me. It's just the rules. Can't. Nothing doing.
Yes.
I'm watching the gate, by the way, with the circuit bot.
And so I'll say at this point you finally get back to the gate. Is that where you were going?
No. He's at the.
Oh, that's
In
right.
a space elevator.
He's
That's-
trying to.
oh, yeah.
And the
so that's
saucer's
right.
tracking the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant to speed though, so I can pretty much do that.
Yeah. So you finally takes after a while you get the you power up the reactor
Yep.
and all systems appear to come on, including some diagnostic computers.
Okay.
Oddly enough, this thing is not password locked because it looks like no one really expected it to be activated again.
Okay.
And gonna zip back here for a second. At that point, Elijah looking at. Oh dear.
Problems?
Did you You should have told me there was someone else in your party.
Why would you say
Cut
that?
to me. I know.
Why?
He was well, whoever it was went and did something he shouldn't have.
What was that?
Well, I guess by now it's no doubt that you know of the elevator.
The space elevator.
Yes.
Because I do not understand why your curiosity is leading you to such things that are none of your concern.
Actually, this is of our concern since you're a civilization that has left Earth far at this point.
The child says, "It is none of your concern. You should not do that."
You're a bolter. Don't look at me. If you want to commit atrocities, go for it. But
Is this really atrocity in your eyes again?
well, you're shooting a child. You want to go full David.
Never go full day.
You're trying to be crazy now.
I've only heard stories of that particular one.
You were in Red Markets. You know when he shot the teenager.
Oh, I thought. Oh no. You're going to that one. I thought you were talking about some
Shooting
other.
a child. Shooting a teenager.
I thought you were talking about some other better angels atrocity.
He's done it more than once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
has.
the joke. Anyway.
Going on.
Yeah, it's none of our concern. We're explorers.
Why are you trying to disrupt the perfect society we've created here?
Because we have to assess if this planet is a asset or a threat. You're right, those gates can be dangerous. They can lead to dangerous places with dangerous things in it. And we have to make sure that nothing dangerous comes back to hurt us.
It's like, there's nothing dangerous.
And we
have to judge that, not you. We can't just take your word on it.
And also, we are explorers ourselves, and we are just, in addition to concerns for our own safety, we are seeking knowledge as well. We make promises not to disturb this, your civilization, since you are making strides not to disturb anybody else. But we are just here to learn, not to convert or to...
If you are here to learn, then why are you activating the elevator?
Why is it an issue to activate the elevator?
To see what's up there. Why else would we?
I wish we could deal with each other as peaceful individuals.
We just
I just saved your life.
We just defended you.
Because this life is hardly important. Only the safety of our society is. I am very capable of allowing our nano wall to disassemble you completely. I would not like to do that.
That's why you don't go in that animal, bro.
Well, we're outside of it, and we can run probably faster than we can go.
Yes.
Plus, we have a level of technology you aren't familiar with.
I've been analyzing you.
Uh-huh.
I must admit, Earth seems to have advanced very well.
I made that kinesics check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the thing is, this guy is see, you made that roll finally. The kinesics. Yeah. This guy is he's kind of speaking in simulated emotion.
Okay.
Somebody's puppeting.
Yeah. No, I'm going to QE comms to Earth or to Mars. Sorry.
He says,
Don't close this gate off. Nothing ever comes out.
Says, why would you do that?
Well,
your intentions here are obviously not honorable. Says, you've made us intercept 2 of your communications already.
he knows about the QE comms. It's Titan. Oh God! I shoot him. Full on with the head.
Dude, I'm like, I don't need that.
I'm not supposed to. Hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
Spin a Moxie to flip it to 37. So.
Okay. Don't bother. You're shooting a guy with no armor.
I'm picking you up and just starting to run in the direction of the elevator.
And run as fast as your robot legs can carry you. Look.
Yeah, you basically you blow the guy away. Just rail around, shred him.
Yeah.
And the child next to him says, "That was unfortunate."
We're running away. So I hear him with my enhanced.
Why are you even taking that? They need to talk in unison, every single one of them. Make this as close to Village of the Damned as possible.
Ooh, what you said.
All right.
That'd be great
All right,
if I start singing.
Okay, give me a hardware industrial to kind of you need to dust off some servos and to get this thing able to move up.
Oh, I'm not ready to go back yet. I'm not ready to leave yet.
No, you're still in the
I know
elevator.
I know, but what's the saucer bots here?
Saucerbot is over the gate.
I know, but did the guy go back inside?
Yeah, he went back inside briefly,
And then down and knock on the door.
Then the door looks like a wheeled rover vehicle came out with him driving.
Okay. So what's he doing?
He appears to be headed your direction.
All right. Well, mental speed. Can I do something with the saucer bot and do something?
Yes, I'll allow that.
Okay. I want to fly down to the inactive tank bots.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and hack into the inactive tank bots. So can I do that?
Give me.
I'm gonna roll with.
Let's see if you can get past the safeguards that you put on them.
All right, I have a
What'd
30.
you roll? 30. All right. And he got a 17, which is not as good as you.
Yes.
Yes, you have access to him.
Okay.
He looks like he's kind of cobbled these things together from obviously things that weren't designed to be combat vehicles.
Okay.
But this one has a 2 kinetic cannons on it.
Sounds good. So, do you want me to do the whole admin thing? Hacking?
No, you're not hacking. You're not hacking advanced robots. You just kind of put security blocks on them.
Okay.
They're basically they respond to whatever controlling signal is operating them.
All right.
And apparently, he has to be aware of the fact that someone else is controlling his robots, which he doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
Well, you still got it in the vehicle. Where is he going?
He's heading towards the elevator. At least he's heading in that general direction.
Can I hack the other robots? How many tank robots are there?
There's 2 outside, and
Because if they respond to a signal,
Spoof the signal.
I will
You
just
get
spoof
off.
that signal with spoof. And I will control the tank.
and yes, you detect there are approximately 24 inside.
Let's turn all those on. And let's chase down that rover.
Well, the rover goes twice as fast as the max speed of these robots.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I will just turn them on all and send them towards me.
Okay.
You can just lock yourself in the elevator. Hope you can't get in.
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons?
Yeah, I got a pistol.
Right, where are you guys heading to?
The elevators just.
Oh yeah, you have quite the journey ahead of you.
Unless somebody gave us a rocket pack.
It wouldn't carry you unless you could abandon your.
Oh yeah, because dude, you're 120 kilometers away from it.
Probably not a good
I
idea.
know, but he is carrying me, so.
Yeah, he's running at full speed. I'm sure.
This is a new sensation.
All right, so Saucerbot hacked them, right? Mm-hmm. And Tankbot. So Saucerbot is going to just hover, go above Rover guy.
Okay.
And then I will industrial the space elevator.
Okay.
I'm going to Moxie to flip that.
Fantastic.
Do I get a point for transgression for stealing 24 Tankbots that are not mine?
You
All right,
absolutely
thank
get a moxie for that. Also, okay, and one more time, give me a perception roll, hearing based.
I critically failed.
All right, you totally, absolutely don't hear anything.
I'm listening to the theme from the bodyguard.
That's somehow in the database of this elevator.
Yes.
No, he's watching the vid through my eyes. The strong robot arms cradling me.
No, you're pumping that through our
By the way,
comms. as
Ross,
well.
okay, as you are, you guys both can give me perception rolls based on vision.
Okay. Yes, 59.
I failed.
Okay, you see it as you're running. There's some of those kind of large horse-like animals, kind of in the woods, and they're looking very intently at you as you're running past, like following you go by.
Are you messaging all this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we apparently have.
It's like
some-
the group me, with lots of emojis.
So, like the group name. Exactly.
Yeah. But future emoji. Our emoji is far more advanced.
Actually, I meant to ask you, is it okay if
All
I
right,
just-
I will send the flying vest back to you now. It'll
Yeah.
be there in a couple hours.
Not a couple hours. It could go like probably.
It can go pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
It cannot go.
But it's only going to be able to pick up him.
Yeah. Well, they can pick up you if you want to abandon the battlesuit.
No.
Okay. You can program the battlesuit to follow you.
Do you want the saucer bot?
No, you need that as I have a recon flyer that's following me around slower, but and a scout missile I can launch at great speed if I need to.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, is the saucer bot you're following the rover with it?
Yes.
He's going to be there in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Apparently, he's going all fast and furious with this
straight
rover.
at Caleb. Mm-hmm.
All right. I am going to lower the saucer about 500 yards in front of him, and then fan out my fractal digits and go.
At that point, just the rover screeches to a halt, and
He drifts.
watching the guy. It's just a visor, but you can tell his eyes are wide.
Fractal
And-
hand.
Like
First contact.
Get out the semaphore flags.
I just gotta really keep his eyes away from the rear of your beard as the horde of
All right.
tank pots closes in on him.
actually, and okay, your bots actually then sees another one of those big animals coming in, Seems to be
My bots?
Yeah, your
The saucer.
The saucer bot?
saucer bot. It's like coming, like kind of walk, and then the gate looks, and it stops moving.
What the guy? Our agent.
No, it's completely unnecessary with 360 vision.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
So wait, the guy in the ATV can control the animals?
Well, it was like it seemed to be walking towards the robot,
Can he talk to the animals?
and he just put his hand up and he was like, put kind of like just kind of has his rifle up, just like.
What are we going to do here?
Are you with? I was like, are you with the ones that came through the gate?
What do you want me to say?
Like, oh my God, you're not from here, are you?
Yes, I am not from here.
Like, it's like, I thought I was the only one.
Apparently you're not?
Like, he starts sobbing. Just, I didn't think.
If you send the video to me, I'll try and make a kinesis check.
Oh, I have kinesis.
All right.
You broke him.
I can tell he's crying.
Okay. Well, I mean, is this also faking emotion, or is this like?
If you beam that, you can both make it. If you beam the video
okay.
at him.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
I make it.
Yeah, he's totally,
Could you stop with the human emotion?
like,
I'm spec'd mainly for financial crimes right now. This is... I can't read
he's
this.
just like
You really transgressed. Like, how did Walt?
actually at that point he's like
Margin call.
You saw just like just gets out of like you activate. You got the elevator working. This changes everything. We can finally kill it.
Okay.
He says, "Look, I can be there. I can be there in 8 minutes." Like,
I would prefer if you explained yourself.
like, not out here. I'm exposed out here.
To what?
'Cause they're always listening.
Orbital strikes.
Like, it's always listening to me.
Okay.
And like, they haven't activated the ship's weapons in a long time, but they might do it now.
All right. So the ship's in orbit, right?
Yes.
Aren't you exposed everywhere?
He says, "Of course I'm exposed everywhere."
Well, it might-
He says,
So why can't we just talk here?
Well, it might not attack him if he's at the base of the orbital elevator.
like they won't. Of all the places on this planet, they will not fire there.
Okay.
And then he runs over to the horse-like animal. It's like we finally have a chance. We have a chance here. Don't worry. Just like tell the others.
Wow. That is transgressive. I like this guy.
Beats you by a couple miles,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Some people have to travel to a new country, a new world, in order to find the freedoms they want to marry their alien horse beasts.
My God.
And he gets back in his rover.
This is what the gay marriage led to. No.
Guns it. He's like, "You're
This is what
going down."
the conservatives act.
All right, great, buddy. Just close door,
I don't want Fox News quoting us.
No, that's what Fox
context.
News actually believes.
All right, I'll say the jetpack finally reaches you.
Yay!
But the gay marriage will lead to alien horse marriage?
All right, do you want to? Yeah, exactly. That's what Fox and Friends says, if I'm not mistaken. Do you want to?
Okay, 24 hours is a lot of hours to kill. All right? You say whatever comes into your head.
Get there, yeah. Alien horse marriage, sure, why not?
Fuck it. How many hours we have left? Fuck. I thought that would kill at least 15 minutes.
Anyway, so yeah, he's booking it back there. I'll be there.
I'm closing the shit out of the door.
Okay.
Quick, hop on my back, my furry little friend. We'll hop to adventure.
You're gonna have
As you leave the hot place.
You're gonna have to leave the hoplite for that. Well, then you're gonna be quite some time.
So
getting
you're
there.
gonna just...
That whole orbital strike thing.
You wanted this thing.
You're not gonna get there for days.
It's
It feels like 20 kilometers.
I am not waiting for you.
We're not going to wait 6 hours.
Fine, I have my
You
flight
can put
suit.
it on autopilot. Tell you program it to go to the waypoints.
Okay.
So if some miracle we're still alive, it will.
6 hours.
We don't have
Yeah.
to worry about that.
And what a moment when it comes running over the horizon. Like, hoplite!
You're a glider, not. That's what they are. They're like sugar gliders,
I know, get on back, back.
as opposed to an actual jetpack.
All right, and off you go. Sure
Now I feel
enough,
bad that
And I will.
and sure enough,
I'm riding on your head.
8 minutes later, the rover pulls up outside the elevator, and he runs to the main entrance. Like starts like, "Come on!" So it's like let me in. Like, it's like this is it. It's like this is finally the end game.
Explain yourself.
What do you mean? Like, just let me in. We could we gotta get up there.
You had heads on pikes?
Like, it says, like they were it's like they were heads like they were just heads of the prophet. Do you know? I killed a lot of them over the years.
Okay, I get that. The fact that you killed the people was not in dispute. In fact, I was pretty much banking on that to make my decision. Tell me what's going on. I'm not from around here.
Like, all right, on the jetpack, you're now within sight of the elevator.
Your skin is not doing well right now.
I'm in a,
Yeah, that's why we're in back suits.
Yeah,
You're in a tiny vac suit.
I'm in a smart back suit.
It's probably very hot.
it's air conditioned.
As you streak through the atmosphere.
It has thermal gravity.
Like, in fact, I'll say at this point, yeah, you're now there.
What?
You're at the elevator, and you actually see a guy in a vac suit himself pounding on the door.
Hey, buddy.
Explain yourself, please.
Turns to like, oh, you're waiting for them, right?
Yeah.
I understand.
And all your tank bots.
Yeah.
Well, my tank bots.
Like
We hacked them.
you had
He hacked him.
good idea. They could shoot at my base now.
Oh,
You need to slow down.
Like, can we talk inside, please?
After you
don't
explain something.
You don't understand, please. I've been in this spacesuit for longer than I can remember.
Sir.
Ooh, gross.
That is, I understand, but sir, I don't know your name yet. So,
Is it Steve? I had a bad feeling.
It's like Gregory Simons.
okay, Greg. If you answer his question immediately, he'll let you in. Okay.
He's like, please, I just want to get out of the suit.
We promise you, we will do that for you. But can you answer his question quickly because he won't stop on.
What do you want to know?
Okay, your question.
Starts going he slumps down against it, starts smacking the back of his head.
Oh, no, don't do that. Try to hold the position.
Yeah, man.
It's like-
You're really convincing me.
Like, what?
Great
what the hell?
arguments.
Like, what the hell are you?
I am a. That's like Xeon.
Oh God, did we make first contact?
Oh yeah, big time.
We did, but that's another story for another day. What is your question? Hello?
Yeah. Why did he kill?
When did you get here? Why are you killing people?
We'll limit it to one so we can let him in, okay?
Yeah.
And you can answer the
Your
rest.
boots landed on the ground. Start there. What happened next?
Like,
Tell me about that.
okay.
NASA Orion?
Let him. Okay.
It's like okay. The ship arrived. Like the whole trip, I must have taken a long time. The AI had us dreaming the whole time.
Yeah.
But then everything seemed fine. When we got there, like the ship was just full of equipment that we couldn't imagine. And and we began setting up the elevator like we had planned. We started going like we sent the first 100 down.
How many were there total?
It was I think I want to say 15,000.
Wow. And there's like 10 left. I mean, how many were in the village?
Like, they're all in the village.
Yeah.
All of them.
Are they the animals?
Like, you figured it out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's them. Yeah, that's I mean, it's a good thing you had those suits on when you walked into the perimeter, or probably would have infected you.
Oh, we sent the nanomachines. We knew what was going on.
Yeah,
so.
we figured that out.
I don't know. It's like I don't like. You know, the prophet. I don't know what happened to him during the trip. He went fucking crazy or something and started taking. Took the whole idea of our colony of getting back to a simple life, one with nature. Somehow he interpreted it that way.
You may find this hard to understand, but we actually completely know what you're going through. So,
oh God, has it happened on Earth? Tell me Earth's okay.
To an extent.
Deceit. It's fine. It's fine. We don't want to have him have a nervous breakdown. I got a critical success. I got 100.
He's like, oh, thank you. That's good to know. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
But in any case, does that answer the questions enough so we can let us in?
So your ship became a seed AI and Drags mortified you into creatures better adapted to survive in the atmosphere for hundreds of years?
Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many more of them still have their minds intact.
But it's an original seed AGI and therefore of immense value.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you
so are the
thinking?
Titans.
Well, our hypercorp would definitely want us to get that.
It would.
So we should destroy it.
Yes.
Look, but no. If we can get
Some
up there,
men just want to watch the world burn.
it's like,
Yes,
look,
For values of worlds that do not want to be
Like,
burned.
look,
They
I
have
want
laws
to-
against arson.
I've never killed a god before.
That's my reasoning.
It's like, look, if we can get up there, we can stop it. Like our engine.
All right.
It's like our engine. Like I know that we ran a diagnostic when we arrived. Like one of the bombs wasn't launched.
Okay.
It's still up there.
Great. Let's detonate it.
Yes, let's do that.
Take bots, go!
Yeah. Oh, we're just going to send them up?
Why not?
Well, what if they aren't able to do it? I mean, we can't radio. We'll lose radio contact. They're at the top of the elevator.
Might be a little
Bottom.
cramped up there, too.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be-
it's a simple program. Wait till the elevator gets to the top. Open door. Fire everything.
That's fair enough. Yeah. We're not going to come out. Like, we can't leave this place. It's too much of an X risk to ever return.
But
I know. Because our tank bots go crazy.
Yeah.
And then we peace out.
Yeah, but we can't go back through the gate. We don't know what this is alien technology. We can never return.
well,
All right, I can't go back for the days that you're telling me I'm not allowed. Oh my
God.
Boss of me now.
I
He's the expert gatecrasher here.
You clearly haven't dealt with X risks like I have.
okay.
Like,
So,
I'm going to go up there. I want to see what happens.
so you're gonna open the door.
I have Moxie. Yeah. Well, if he lets me in, I'll go up with the tank bots.
All right, I'll go too. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Novelty. I want to kill a god.
All right, let's all load up.
All right. So now
this is alien contact, so I'm immediately in
It's
for it.
not. It's explicitly in that it says
it's just essentially it's an Earth-built AI that had almost 200 years to think on its own.
yeah, it's a Titan, but without the Exsurgent.
All right, I'm going to do programming.
Well, it's kind of created its own kind of Exsurgent virus.
Anyway, so
Well,
There's a
I'm going to make a programming check.
yeah, it made a nanovirus. Yeah.
Crit success.
okay.
So I'm going to make a program for the tank bot. Don't shoot us. Don't shoot that guy.
Shoot everything else.
Don't shoot each other. Don't shoot the walls until I make a signal with my hand that says shoot the walls. All right? Then I'm breaking off the antenna pretty much so they can't receive signals.
And that's literally what you have to do because that's how he built these things.
Yeah, we're going in autistic mode. Tink, tink.
That's an actual technical term. Please don't be offended.
yeah,
No,
no,
that's a
So,
technical
like,
term.
all right. So yeah, the tank
They've got cameras and guns now.
yeah.
All right, the tank bots are up. They're all loaded onto the thing.
Yeah,
All that's left is to
Go up.
literally push the up button.
Push the up button.
And
Push the button, Frank.
Max. Push the button, Max.
No.
And
Should I push the button?
you should.
No.
You do it.
Okay. I don't give a fuck.
And there's the feeling of being there's the G-force of suddenly being shot, like from from rockets. As
Plus
the things-
stimulation. Can I get a Moxie?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And can I get +1 for exploration?
Oh yeah.
A
Totally.
robot,
Yay.
a flying squirrel,
Yeah.
a bored girl, a crazy man, a saucer bot, And an army of tank bots.
and an army of
Flying on a
Hillbilly
space
tank bots.
elevator
And an army
with
of
a girl from Ipanema.
You know, it just feels like this season of the real world is kind of stretching for its plot.
I would actually watch that show.
And this
Tankbot 13, you slept with my girlfriend.
the
0011112.
you know what? And hey, Ross,
What's your binary number?
this is actually like it's almost like the old space elevator on Kilimanjaro. Yeah, except it's not destroyed, and also you're not leaving a fetid hellhole.
Also, there's
I
no.
took it before the fetid hellhole. I was always but
Like I took the space elevator before it was cool.
well before everyone.
Sometimes we were going to those Richard Branson parties. With this floating head.
God, the floating head fad.
Yeah,
3 years of my life I'll never get back.
now I'm actually seeing. Sorry, now I'm actually thinking of the last Rick and Morty episode. For they show giant floating head in the sky. Show me what you got.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
That's in the previews. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, we have.
Anyway,
We don't watch.
and it takes about 45 minutes to get from this ground to the orbit. And when you finally clear the
I
clouds,
send more message through the QE comms.
like you finally clear the clouds, and it's the blinding blue light.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, and yes,
All of our QE comms are being intercepted, probably.
Which is physically impossible and terrifying.
Yes, which is why we have to kill it. It's not technology that even Titans can hack normally. So
yeah, it's and you look up and finally see you're approaching a 22-kilometer long cylindrical ship with a huge kind of a receiving dish on the engine side.
Yeah.
For
Keep sending him. I'll send him video screenshots of this. Like, holy shit, that can't be possible.
Avoid.
Not with a Kiwi cam.
Yeah. Well, how else am I going to send messages?
That'd be a really long.
Yeah.
It's 1 bit large.
Yeah.
It can do words.
Well, I thought it had enough bits you could do a screenshot. I mean, like 20. A picture you could compress that into like a kilobyte thing. So that's 160,000.
The bits are like what's exchanged.
Yeah.
Like with the quantum entanglement, but the quantum entanglement is basically a binary system. You can send zeros and ones.
Right.
And every bit is a 0 and 1 you can send.
Right.
It's going to take a long.
That's a lot of zero. That's going to take a while.
Well, you can compress images.
You have a very small bandwidth.
Right,
is what
I
I'm
know.
saying.
and finally the elevator slowly heads up to the ship that was built 2 centuries ago.
Right. Well, it looks like he upgraded it.
Yeah. There's you can clearly tell there's clearly some stuff attached to this thing that wasn't around back then.
Yeah. Well, 22 kilometers is probably outside of transhumanity's capability now. So yeah, unless you had all the resources of a solar system to draw upon, this is not really.
Well, it's had a long time.
Yeah.
And you then slides up into the ship,
Okay.
and
Guns ready.
doors open,
Yeah.
and it's pitch dark.
Take let's go.
Echolocation. They also probably have flashlights.
Lights go on,
Yeah.
and they go out into. Obviously, this part was part of the original ship because it's about a kilometer wide, with human-shaped pods lining the walls.
Shit. There's no gravity, is there?
No, there's no gravity.
Spots do.
No, they start shooting and they just start. Oh God! We have to just take.
All right,
cover.
we should just shove them forward.
Yeah.
Just throw them down the hallway.
God, how heavy are these things? Can we even?
If they're in zero
G.
Well, I'm sorry, still the mass
There's
though.
not a lot. Yeah.
It doesn't really matter that you could push a space shuttle in space.
Yeah.
Not very fast.
Not very fast, but you could.
I had the song of 20. So
I'd be good if I had my suit.
So I'm just gonna start throwing take pots down hallway. As I see them.
once they start firing, they become ricochet. They become basically grape shot cannons that are going to just.
Last thing they expect.
That's one way of looking at it. I'm just saying we need to get into cover really quickly.
This
All
week
right,
on
and,
Jackass.
at that point, then suddenly lights start flicking on,
Yeah.
and then you see the sides that it starts to rotate,
Okay.
and then gravity starts returning.
How many tanks are around this?
Yeah. In fact, does anyone have a D4 I could briefly borrow? There's 24 tank bots. Let's see how many are still operative after they gravity
Oh.
Damn that crafty gravity.
kicks back. Thank you. So 24.
So it's undocked us from the space elevator?
You would have to if it starts rotating.
It has.
I didn't want to do that.
Did you think you were going to survive
Ooh.
this trip?
19. All but one of them is basically rendered inoperative.
The hell, man?
I really seriously.
Yeah. Okay.
Best laid plans.
There's some shitty tank bots, Greg.
How long have they been on this
Much
planet?
better tank
You're the one who
bots,
programmed.
Well, one's still raring to go, ready to shoot at anything that isn't youth.
Well, he said there was a big bomb we could detonate, so we'll just detonate.
Well, I got the saucer bot.
Yeah.
Can you really get? You have to
As
get
long
along.
as that bitch starts picking up speed, we're fine.
You just have to find along the whole
Just have it go. It's a kilometer long. Just have it go from one end to the other side. It'll just
But there's there one unbroken
If I send
hallway
that
on
shit
the-
down for it's ionic drive. If I send that shit down from orbit, I can make that village into a crater.
That's when, and then a
We
voice.
basically have a kinetic kill weapon.
A voice comes in over a loudspeaker. Just, you are most interesting, I must say.
Is this the prophet's voice?
This, I am the prophet.
No.
As I do not understand why you are trying to disrupt the harmony of this planet.
You're an existential threat to transhumanity?
Your lack of understanding.
Touché.
Your lack of understanding of our ways, like notwithstanding, I do not hold it against you.
You converted people's species without their consent.
Yes. I must admit that when we arrived on this planet, there was disharmony, some wanting to go back to their old technological ways. I could not allow that.
Well, was that your decision to make?
Yes. I am the prophet. It is my decision. My decision alone.
Certainly, you had prime directives before this. That's like before you.
Yeah, when
gained
did you
other
learn you were
directives.
the prophet?
Yes.
Although I'm pointing crazy guy. It's fine, don't pumpkin.
He says like
This way, let's go. This way. All right. Anyway, let's continue, prophet.
It was during the long trip through the black that I realized this.
Did you come across an odd satellite?
Did you
that
divide by
beamed you?
0? He divided by 0.
I am simply making sure the simple goals of this colony were achieved, to form a society in harmony with nature. I've done that. Obviously, Earth is still very disharmonious.
Oh boy.
That explains.
I'm gonna break this to you, buddy.
Yeah.
You got. Well, let's just say
Let's
some
find
of
that bomb. Yeah, no.
some of your some of your buddies kind of came to your level, and things happened. Things
Yeah,
happened.
let's know.
He says, but do not worry. I will harmonize the Earth.
No, it's
Yeah, I
already
already-
harmonious enough.
Yeah.
He says, now that the gate has been reactivated, he says, I can bring this harmony to those that do not have it.
Yeah, it's not going to really work. Anyways, so we're making our way.
Yeah,
to-
sure. You're heading towards the back.
So it doesn't know how to use the gate
Yeah.
because
No.
it got here the slow way, right?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, obviously, when I got here, obviously they knew about the gate, but couldn't figure out how to.
All right, there keyboards around anywhere?
Yeah,
They're still on.
yeah. There's all of them just have some kind of weird code going through them.
All right, I'm not going to
Constantly.
plug into that shit, but I mean, if he's still got his inputs.
Oh yeah, please plug in. Please plug
No,
in.
he's got his inputs on. I will start trying to hack the old-fashioned way with like typing. You want to dual hack? Dual hacking?
I can program. That's about as much as I can do.
Oh, you want to make physical contact with the terminals? Okay,
Oh,
go
shit.
for it.
Okay, I will touch a keyboard.
Oh,
No, use your saucer bot. Fractal digits.
We lose our nuke though.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not metagaming, so yeah, I would touch a keyboard if it just looks like a keyboard.
Okay.
So what?
Uh oh.
Yep. I believe it's will save
For what?
being hacked.
It's actually an opposed infosec check.
It's an opposed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beat me in that. Critical success.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, but yeah, you definitely it's arcs of electricity shoot out from the keyboard, and you can clearly tell it tried to hack you.
Okay. Well, I won't do that then. I'm just gonna start firing loud.
No, let's keep touching that hot stove. Sometimes it will hurt you.
Shoot. Well, this is medic. I have a meat brain. You can't do that.
You're a podmorph. You have a robot brain.
Damn it!
Yeah, you're a little robot that's dressed in meat.
Okay, I can't do anything to that.
Uh,
You can't do anything because you're a flying fucking squirrel.
I came here looking for different civilizations.
and then
haven't found one.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats.
someone's coming.
Now you don't
Someone's
know.
walking towards you from the direction you're heading.
Okay.
And it looks like Prophet Elijah, only he's naked.
Agonizer. Learn thing.
You have a tiny little agonizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, weapon agonizer. It comes with it.
You really don't want to get microwaved while you're naked.
It's about.
Lose all bodily control.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no spacesuit to catch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about to be.
He says, "I must ask you again." He's like, I must ask you again to not do this." He says, "I'm sure we can work something out that can help both of us. Surely we are both reasonable people."
Have
Can
you
I roll
experienced pain
architecture
before?
of the ship
Mm-hmm.
and get an idea of how it's laid out
Yeah.
based on what I saw from the outside? Failure.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I would say
No.
Okay.
Do you feel like I'm going to do that?
Okay.
Not Aaron over here, man.
All right. Well, I'm just saying we're getting close to the. Yeah.
Yeah.
as actually, could I possibly try and answer sociology to see if there's any particular, custom this thing might have picked up over the years, or at least within
give me a roll.
someone to see to at least
Did you agonize him at least?
not yet.
There are oxygen tanks or any kind of gaseous things around.
Let's see, what'd you get?
I'm moxing that. That was a failure.
Okay.
So at least try one more time. Actually, no, I can flip
Failure
that.
if you flip it?
Yeah, I can flip it to 29. So
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Listening to it, this AI has essentially become a religious fanatic
Yeah.
to the goals of this colony.
Yeah.
Only he's kind of interpreting it now.
Task hit hedonism isn't so good, is it? When it gets to the extreme. Huh? Maybe.
What do you want me to say?
Yeah, the guy's walking right,
Is there a rule
walking
of
up. The guy's the new of Prophet Elijah is walking up.
Are you going to
towards
agonize him or do I have to kneecap him?
I'm going to threaten first, just basically say you need to stop there if you would like this conversation to continue.
Because the conversation will continue as long when I wish it to, as I wish it to, as it.
Prophet, what are your religion's laws on murder?
As well, we are against violence. All right, you don't even need to roll. He's like nearly point blank in front of you. Like as the body then kind of drops. It's like as the body's twitching, he says, "This is most disharmonious." And then you hear another voice further down says, "This violence simply will not stand."
Oh,
and then you're another voice says, "We must this violence must stop." And then a whole chorus of voices start speaking.
Thanks.
They're coming from the direction you need to go.
Agonize.
All right.
Tank bot. Full of tank stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got 2 kinetic cannons.
Yeah.
No, well, then
That's a lot of kinetic cannon headed in one direction, man.
let it go in front of us.
Especially when our opponents are naked.
And tank bot is your one surviving tank bot is ready to fulfill its programming, and it just opens up.
Go, Master
Good for
Blaster.
you, man. All right, are there any gaseous things around us?
Like
what?
canisters.
Like canisters, oxygen?
There are no canisters. There are pipes all along the ceiling.
So there's no fire extinguishers. There's no oxygen tanks, nitrous.
There's
any pressurized gas in
there's
it.
there's halon.
Halon's fine. Mm-hmm. Can I grab one of those?
Yeah,
I grab one of those.
you have a halon tank.
I will treasure it always.
No, you don't.
So
It's like should have sent a poet.
and then I'm going to try and head to
All right, and you said there's like dozens and dozens of them coming.
All right, I'm just gonna ride tank bot.
Yeah, no, basically.
We're all just clinging onto it,
We're
agonizing.
just a single, just
Okay.
Tank bot's the blocker.
Okay,
all right.
all of you need to make will saves because you're
we're murdering a lot of people.
and there's still constantly talking about
I
real people.
moxie to reroll.
Oh, made that 34.
I make it too.
Okay, it's just one stress if you make it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this point, it's like, yeah, don't care, yeah, carnage going on.
No, I get a little stressed out. I'm like, oh god, I hope I don't run out of ammo.
Like
That would be gauche.
How is Crazy McCrazy Pants doing?
he's like, he's laughing
Good for him.
maniacally.
I like this guy. Loving some alien horse beasts. Really enthusiastic about his job.
Yes.
It's just good people. All right, so we're moving towards.
And they just keep coming, more and more and more of them.
Are we going to be able to get by them?
Oh, you're slowly advancing, leaving like you're kind of actually sliding a little bit on all the viscera and blood now on the floor.
I have grip pads. No, I don't.
I have grip pads. I'm holding on to this thing for dear life.
And then, essentially, you're from what you can tell, you still remember the basic layout. You docked, and the part of the ship that was most modified was the engine section.
Yeah.
So you're essentially kind of going through. There's the crew quarters. And there's like a long access tunnel to the engine section.
Okay.
And you are currently going through that tunnel, which is now kind of becoming a tunnel of charnel house joy.
Yay!
You're killing lots of meat bags,
Hey, they need to die.
which all appear to be mines of the profit.
Okay.
Good.
At that point, you're mostly through, and then finally, just the two cannons are now.
Aw. But I like Tank Bot.
He can still run them over.
Yes. You served us well, Tank Bot.
Block
And
a corridor. Block a spawn point.
And now you can now see the door to the engineering section.
Okay.
Only it's not solid. It's actually kind of shimmering and moves occasionally.
So nanobots.
Obviously, this is not the original door to the engineering to the engine section.
Oh wait, I'll activate my saboteur nanoswarms and tell them to sabotage that. Go nuts.
All right, use it.
I saboteur dinosaur.
Reading the sheet.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, I've had that. I know about the entire. This is like this first time it seemed relevant.
No, you're starting to gather this thing didn't expect anyone to get on board the ship.
Good.
Wait, saboteurs can't do the nanoswarm. Is there an airlock nearby?
Well, it can sabotage the whatever's dispersing them or moving them around. If it's just a straight cloud.
Okay, I say, give me perception rolls.
Vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And much like a lot of
No.
ships apparently built in the 21st century, you don't see you were looking for maybe additional halon tanks because you obviously love them. There are as you get closer to the door, there are like small boxes all along the corridor. Apparently, these are explosive charges to separate the ship from the engine section.
Yeah. Nice.
So you do see those, but now you're now in, there's a nano wall in front of you.
So wait, is there an airlock at all?
Yes, there is an airlock.
Use the saboteur to sabotage the airlock and open it.
All right. Done.
And hold on.
Grip pads.
Because nanoswarms need air to navigate.
And so do these puppets.
Yep.
Oh, I also have electronic rope. So.
Oh, yeah, we had that too. So
How does your religion feel about suffocation?
Like, well, we are against it. And yes, door opens, and then about 35 still living bodies, and then dozens and dozens of pieces of bodies just start flying past you.
Yep.
And in fact, at some points, almost like
Holding on like I'm at the subway.
Yeah. I make sure Crazy McGee and everybody else is tied up with the electronic.
Okay.
is he doing okay on oxygen? Considering that, oh wait, he's in a suit.
I
in a suit,
have a small
Well,
oxygen can.
Yeah, he's holding on to some of the pipes on the ceiling and just cackling like a maniac.
Nice.
So, like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to him.
Probably is.
This
And,
is too
in fact,
big for us.
at a few points, the bodies almost clog the airlock, but it's like it's space, so.
We just poke it with a stick.
or
Get some
one of the Halon tanks is clang.
Yeah.
But no, you keep hold of that, right?
So yes, I am holding on to my hand.
And within seconds, the whole
Pressure stabilized.
yeah. Now you're in a vacuum.
Yay, vacuum. Also, without nanoswarms, because if bodies are flying out at that speed,
Yeah, nanos.
microscopic particles are definitely...
Yeah, in fact, that nano wall is also went with it.
Alright. I will walk to the
And now, like,
D-nano door.
and now you actually see now there is literally just a door.
I will knock.
It's not going to present. There's a vacuum. There's no sound.
Quick, everyone hide.
There might be sound on the other side. If there's still air within there, that would cause the.
Quick, everyone hide. When he comes out, we'll rush him.
I think he knows.
This has worked before.
Actually, I'll go up on the ceiling.
I am doubting your game credentials, sir.
No, if you want to do this way, you can hide. I'm going to go up, activate my chameleon coating on my suit, and, well, let's just do this. Infiltration roll.
If the door's not open.
To make sure I'm not seen. 30. Perfect. I'm invisible.
Sure you are.
In his panopticon of surveillance cameras on the interior.
We're
of the ship.
we're
in his body. Like,
How well can you see in your body, huh?
If there's bugs crawling around in it, I'm like, oh, they're right there.
I didn't hear
Things. Do you close the airlock?
so, yeah.
You can't just float over to it now.
We need to open the door, basically.
Yeah.
I have engineered nanoswarms, which I have not deployed yet, so I could use those.
Okay.
Yeah, engineer some non-conductive thing for me to press buttons with, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, to open up a panel or something like that.
Actually, on the side of the door, there actually is like it was blocked by the horrible nanoswarms, and now there's actually like a manual release lever,
All right.
which is not computerized. It's just it like, looks like explosive
It's
bolts.
all aliens.
And now that you still have to pull the door open,
All right. I do that.
and it doesn't budge. It's actually give me a hardware industrial.
I don't make it.
You have Moxie.
I don't want to spend it.
Don't spend your Moxie then.
All right, I won't.
No. Damn it. Reverse psychology. Didn't work.
Well, I'm not a character. There's no such thing as Moxie in character. The dissociated mechanic.
You're dissociated.
I'll also allow. I'll allow like electronics or
Alright.
any kind of
Rub
machinery.
your skills all over it.
I got electronics.
Oh, and electronics.
It's because the engine section's pressurized.
Okay.
It's kind of like trying to open the emergency.
Did you make it?
The emergency
you
door
made it, so
on an
it's
airplane when it's 40,000 feet up.
Yeah. So it doesn't want to do that.
No.
So as long as we repressurize
you have to repressurize this area.
Well, that sounds like a challenge.
Well, we could just cut. Well, let's see here. Do I have anything? Oh, probably could just shoot it over with the plasma bolter that Aaron has.
that's on the...
Oh, god damn it. Never mind.
Because you wanted me to leave it alone, although it's still...
Oh no, it's still running towards the space elevator.
He'll be there in a day or two.
Tearing through foliage.
And as it's running, like probably some of the animals, like the former colonists, start chasing.
Oh my
after it.
god.
I have a covert ops tool. Can I use that to open the door? Covert ops tool?
Well, no, this is a thing more about physics than anything
okay.
else.
Yeah, it's just pressurized on the other side. Like there is no more lock on this door, but
Okay.
it's just trying to open a pressurized door is.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So you'd have to pressure. You'll have to either depressure.
Equal.
You'll equalize the pressure one way or another.
All right, everybody. Let's all cling to the side of the ship.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "I'll do it."
No, it's fine. We got
He's
it.
like, "No, I want to do it."
No, don't you want to kill what's inside?
It's like, "Yeah, but we got to get the door open."
I can do that, and then you can go kill what's inside.
Yeah, I like that plan too.
All right, cool.
Like, we're finally gonna do it.
Hang on. All right, little slip.
Yeah.
Kill yourself for the cause, or don't, whatever.
Oh, you're gonna throw those.
Yeah.
It's been Chekhov saucer mod.
Go get a running start, man.
It goes out a little bit. You actually see it like
So we get. I
Yeah,
basically pull him out,
Yeah.
Do we need to back
let
up?
him go geosynchronous with the ship.
it's totally silent, of course.
Yes, and then
Do we need to back up so we're not in
Yeah.
the blast
Basically, it kind of
radius?
slingshots itself around the ship a few times before then
yeah,
firing a quick burst to get it.
yeah. Then yeehaw.
And then
Actually, I mean, if it should already be spinning with everything else.
yeah. And then you don't. Yeah, you hear nothing, but then something just like you almost feel the door just give. Now it's just it's like
Also, all that shrapnel we see come streaking out of the hole.
Watch out.
Wait, is Tank Butt still with us? We could hide behind him.
Oh no, I'd say we hide behind the
Oh, wall.
wall.
Oh, by the way, the spin has now increased dramatically.
Oh, well, that's fair. All right, back inside, guys.
Yeah, I'll need. Let's see. I need free fall checks to.
I'm not free falling. There's gravity.
Oh, that's
Climbing.
climbing. Yeah, you need
I'm
climbing.
typical
checks.
force.
Okay,
We
that's
have
better.
electronic rope, so
Yeah, like I would definitely hold on to something. Right.
Hi, grip pads.
yeah,
Yeah, 95. Fuck you.
What?
Don't spin that Monty.
yeah. I spent a box to flip it, so
All right, so I'm back inside.
94 to 95.
All right. Oh yeah, you've got to as well.
This is every day for me. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he makes it.
I was going to say, yeah, you might want to take that off the table, Mr. Grip Me.
yeah.
Or delete that app, because it's terrible.
No, my note. Wow.
I love the people on it,
Yeah.
but I also want my phone to be off
Mine's
sometimes.
silent. Like I'm not making any noise.
Even with the mute function, it won't basically.
Well,
allow me.
you finally the door swings easily open, and you step into the engine section,
Yay!
which well, this looks a lot more like stuff you've seen before.
Okay.
This is much more technology along your lines, and it's there's well, it looks like there used to be nanoswarms in here. Probably you can
Just seconds before.
seconds before.
Yeah, they're out there.
Dusting the stars.
And the thing is, like the engine section, it's really you find out the only thing the engine section really was is like a very calibrated machine for launching a 10 megaton hydrogen bomb at a precise distance until like 150 of them were launched as the then dome dish collected the force propelling it onward. That's all the engine section is. At least that's that's all the original equipment. Now there appears to be just kind of nano data streams going everywhere, and kind of a central like holographic projector that is just has a whole bunch of lines of code, but then also it kind of looks like it's watching you. You're pretty sure this is the Prophet.
Yeah. Hi, God. We don't like you.
Like what you are doing goes against our teachings.
Yeah, but we don't subscribe to your beliefs. It's really not a problem. Our beliefs are, if it could possibly kill humanity, we kill it first.
Hey, Flip.
He says, humanity will not die under me. In fact, I can guarantee its survival.
No, you
Hey, Flip.
can't.
You know what would be the most
It
unexpected thing to do?
Merge
with it.
The colonists below.
what you would do.
The colonists below will never die.
Unexpected. That is to your.
Yeah. Well, they're not human
character
anymore, are they, then?
That is hardly the point.
You're changing your own definitions on us as we spoke.
Ooh, these servers look important.
Yeah.
Oh, touching them?
No.
Okay.
We're still in vacuum, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of speaking in like the comm systems on your suits.
Yeah. Open radio thing. So crazy guy, how do we...
It says,
All right, I got a
it's past there.
36
Yeah.
on my hardware industrial. Can I start pulling off exploding charges from the room we were previously in?
Yeah, you can do that.
I will start taking off the exploding charges from the previous room.
Okay, and he says, and he kind of grabs a hold of you. He's like, "There it is, right past there." He's pointing at.
He literally grabs a hold of him because he's.
Yes, he does, and it's and actually just kind of beyond the Prophet computer towards the actual engine mechanism. There is in like over 149 empty bays. One still has a spherical hydrogen bomb in it.
Is there a shiny red button?
No, it's
Candy-like button.
the red candy-like button. It says, there is a detonator, but it just looked like the launch mechanism on this one bay failed. He says, like, that's it. Like that's it. That's the end of this. That's the end of the Prophet right there.
Nice.
So we have demolitions.
I do. Here you go, buddy. Good game.
You don't want to go up with the giant ship?
No, I'm heading back to the elevator.
Yeah, it's like, this is all on you.
Right. Elevator's no longer attached to the ship.
I know. That's why I got a big canister of gas.
Oh, well, I can just hook onto you with the electronic rope.
Yeah.
I still got Bloxy.
And I have my electronic rope. We can tie it off together. We're
Yeah.
good, so.
And,
Slide all the way down to
Screw
Earth.
you, self-sacrifice.
and he says, like, any attempt to disrupt the harmony of this colony will be met with lethal force. I cannot allow this.
Your lethal force is floating out there.
Oh god, I love it when he tells me it's against the rules.
At that point, just like, then like little holes open up in the ceiling, and looks like turrets come out.
Time to go! Time to go! Go get him, man!
Yeah, that actually is bad. Like, if he doesn't make it, then we won't have any way to get back to the ship to detonate it again. Well, I mean, we're not going to go back through the gate. I already told him there's an X threat here, so
Yeah.
we're going to be stuck here forever. Or we can.
Why'd you tell them that?
Well, because I don't want my backup.
You tell them we figured it out.
Yeah, well. I mean, I'd be willing to stick around on the planet for a while, but yeah. I don't think we're going to make it one way or the other. But plus, the whole thing of the explosion hitting the space elevator as we're going down.
Yeah,
We're
with a
pretty
hydrogen
close.
bomb going off above us.
You guys gonna go for it?
I'm not going to go if you're going to go. If I'm either we both go or we both die. I don't trust you now.
He wants me to die.
Yeah.
It's in his religion's rule that I die for my blasphemy. I'm fucking out of here.
All right.
Well, let's
try to survive.
He only has a limited number of sentry turrets. Let's blow up the sentry turrets, and then he can blow it up at his leisure.
All right.
Yeah.
I will shoot at sentry turrets.
I only have the agonizer, though, so can't.
Well, you can draw fire.
Yeah.
You are a small target.
Yeah.
He is at a negative 38.
Hey, he can more easily get to the bomb than anyone else could.
Oh yeah. You and the.
You're hard to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. So, you guys are going to draw fire, right?
I'm going to
All
run
right. I have
bomb,
mental
so-
speed. I got mental speed. So, I've got... I'm going to take cover. So, I guess we will do combat.
All right.
Turrets.
Yeah.
Against my better judgment.
So I'll run to the bomb to see if we can.
So I will take one of the mining charges. I will give the rest to Kamikaze Man.
Well, how big are the mining charges? We could just blow one in the room while we're in it to damage the AI. If they're that, I mean, if they're not that powerful, we could just lobotomize it, and then we could probably the turrets would be disabled if we did that.
Actually, what's the main function of these as well? Are they just high explosive, or is there another charge set to them?
They're explosive.
It's an explosive bolt meant to blow an airlock door.
Okay.
Well, it's actually meant to separate the
Yeah.
two sides
Well, I
of the
mean,
ship.
yeah, that's...
It's a shape charge. Kind of.
So
Which would not be good on the exterior of a hydrogen bomb.
no.
Well, not on the bomb, but like you said, the AI server is in this room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we.
Because as in, if I may, it's actually kind of almost a primitive AI or
Yeah.
a primitive Titan.
So if we lobotomize it with a mining charge or something like that, or just our guns,
then maybe that will disable the turrets. And then Crazy McGee can detonate the bomb at leisure while we jump to the space elevator.
Okay.
Actually, outside of the crazy idea.
So we roll initiative, right?
Yep.
Am I still in contact with the battle suit?
No.
Not at this
You're
point.
in orbit.
Yeah.
No, I was going to the dumb thing.
I mean, it'll receive your call eventually.
There's 3 turrets.
Battle suit. No, screw your more.
There's 3 turrets.
3 turns.
Ooh. Okay.
You still have the flying vest. That's ionic.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
Oh, is it?
what'd you all get?
13.
I got another 13.
17.
So, you, the 2 of you, and then the 3 turrets. Oh, and also I forgot Scooter McGee.
Greg. Die for the cause, Greg.
Okay, so it's gonna go you 2, turret number 2, Crazy McGee, and then the other 2 turrets.
Okay.
His name is Greg. He is our friend.
Like, Crazy Greg McGee. Like, I am now Greg McGee!
So you could fire the agonizer at the AI server, see if that fucks it over.
But it
He's
should.
terrible for it.
Well, for microwave, so I can give it a shot.
That's
Yeah,
literally what
throwing,
I'm asking you to
yeah,
do.
throwing, you could throw one of the charges.
Oh, yeah, you could throw a charge
I
too.
don't think I have throwing.
Or you could run
The
up.
charge is probably as big as you.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're in 0, it's...
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're still in gravity. It's just no atmosphere.
So, okay. Well, in that case, I'll go ahead and just give a try on the agonizer at one of the servers and see if it does anything.
All right.
Microwave the robots. It's like Elysium.
26 made it.
Was this AI
And this-
microwaved?
Does it
Yes.
know
As
pain?
this- Damn those factory protocols for microwaving your robot.
We gotta microwave the robots before we send them out.
All right.
I tried.
Now
Love that microwave smell.
all right,
It's like
you
new
2.
car smell.
It's like, all
Hot
right,
robot.
you 2. All right, you 2.
All right. Bucket full auto for damage on turret 1. Make it.
Yeah, these things are stationary, so.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a critical success. 44.
Ooh. Roll damage. That's it. Armor defeating.
Yep. Let's see here.
These things actually had some nano defenses, but of course you blew the fucking.
Well, you sucked them into
You
space.
sucked them into space.
When in doubt, blow it out.
45.
Yeah. Turret number 1 was it?
Yeah.
Is like you actually keep a straight stream ammo. It's going straight there and just blow one of those turrets to pieces.
Well, I have a rail rifle with smart link safety system, gyro mount, and.
I don't care, Ross.
Anyways,
All right. Well, that's.
What
do you do?
I'm going on fast cast on it.
Full auto for damage. I get a hit. 42 out of 60.
what are you using?
Full auto
No, what weapon?
heavy pistol.
Oh, you got it. I already said it.
9. 14. 19 damage with -4 AP.
Okay. It's you damage it. It's still functional.
Fair enough.
I also have speed too.
Now, turret number 2 is going to take a long shot at you. Full auto.
At who?
Him.
Okay.
$83. Just
At 168 years, you can't upgrade your target AI.
wow. Fuck you, dice. I want to kill someone before this game's over. God damn it. All right. Next up is Crazy McGee.
Well, that kind of depends on when the bomb goes off.
Yeah, he's going to try to make a run for the bomb.
Nice.
He's the best.
22.
Well, it was good knowing you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was an Olympic sprinter. I would have given us more time.
Outrunning the cult of the Titan all these years.
Well,
Yeah, he's okay. Actually,
He's motivated.
At the end of this round, he's gonna dive right onto the bomb.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be leaving in a fruitless effort to stay
And
alive.
Oh yeah. I
turn
can
number 3.
yeah.
Turn number 3 will shoot at you.
Not at the guy about to detonate the bomb.
No, you're shooting
We're
at
distracting.
It really needs to improve the targeting AI. It's like, what about the guy that if that guy shot Bob. Bob!
it. Like I said, honestly, like
They were lovers.
It's basically this is like a baby. It's a baby Titan, but it didn't quite have the technological start that the others
Yes,
had.
Bush League Titan, got it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we are tied to the best you can think of. I guess we'll turn them into
Oh shit.
horses.
33.
Fuck a duck.
Happy first
Hey, free flying
You
man.
just wanted to kill. You just wanted a player kill, didn't you?
he did.
Fray half. I got a 12. I actually made it. I will spend my last moxie to upgrade that to a critical.
And,
Holy shit.
go
Yeah.
to the defender. Actually, no, they don't. You would still get hit.
But even if I upgraded it to a
You have a lower crit. His MOS is still higher on his crit.
well, then I don't spend the moxie. So.
All right.
You're just kind
It's
of
just-
all
it's-
around fun.
It's armor defeating.
Yeah, I know what critical successes do, Tom.
Shut up, bro. 22.
Oh, okay. Only 22 damage.
Actually, no. It's
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, I'm ow.
You have to make a check to stay awake because there's more than 2 wounds. Sometimes
Well, no, it's only 2 wounds. Wound.
3. At once.
Okay. Well, I thought it was second.
Do you have machines? You can ignore
Yeah,
one wound.
Yeah, one match.
All right, then you don't have.
yeah. Also, your suit's breached.
Yeah, it does have ceiling, so it'll eventually.
But that's still a will check.
Yeah.
And I have repair spell,
Alright.
so I can just go.
I failed that. Oh god, this is not good.
Yeah, I believe that's. How much stress is that?
Probably D10 divided by 2.
Yeah. 2.
All right.
Suit breach. All right.
Suboptimal.
Top of the round to you. Back to you, Aaron.
Can we even
No, wait, I
get
did
out?
speed too. So.
Right.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
All right. Fuck you, turret 3. Wait, no, we need to kill Bob. We need to shoot Bob. Actually, no, I'll yell at Bob. What can I talk? Can I talk? Try to make a persuade check to for Crazy McGee not to.
He's not going to arm it in one round.
Okay.
This is a bomb that's been sitting idle for nearly a decade.
Well then,
We're just on the distraction, so.
full auto on the turret that shot me. Join your lover in death.
Okay, one's damaged, one is undamaged.
Yeah. 40, I make it.
Okay. I think it's like unless you fail the attack roll, you don't
Like
miss.
turret Bonnie and Clyde.
I know. And I'm the police.
Damn it, now I'm only imagining all of Bonnie and Clyde done by the turrets from Portal 2.
Are you shooting the one that shot you?
Well, actually, the one that Caleb shot.
Okay, that's fair. That'd be number 2.
24 damage.
And that will finish number 2 off.
All right.
Starting to think maybe this thing never expected anyone else to come back up here.
Fair enough. Or technology that's 200 years splintered off. Oh,
Or opposable thumbs, since, everyone's
I also have a personal oxygen reserve, so I'm not, like, suffocating.
No, and you're not suffocating yet, but still, oh shit, super breach.
Well, yeah.
All right,
You lost half of it when your lung went out your back.
yeah. Caleb, you're going at the same time.
I will full auto for damage.
Oh, do you have speed 2 as well?
No, this is a new
Oh.
combat round.
Oh, then I'm up, so.
Do you have speed too?
Oh, that was speed 2.
That's speed 2.
Yeah, that was
Oh, never mind.
So we're up at the new round.
All right, new round.
So.
I'm at mental speed. I'm thinking real.
Yeah, are all of the turrets out now?
One is still active and undamaged.
So,
Now you don't know if you're could you microwave the turret? Throw it off.
sure. So,
If you make a call shot, you could, like, shoot its sensor or something.
yeah, to overwhelm
Call
it.
shot to core armor. So.
Call shot to the sensor, but that's going to be a
Agonizer's
negative.
biologicals only.
No, you can set it to hit, there's an alternate fire mode.
Oh, yeah, you can do it for damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damage, so.
But it's shitty.
It's shitty, but if it's armor defeating, it'll do something. So that Aaron hits it for little, then someone's full on.
Actually, I have Moxie. I can upgrade it to a critical, and then
Well, do you want to use that Moxie for a tiny little hit?
I got like 3 left, so
I
I'm
really
still
need to
good.
find a way to transgress soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, how about we just shoot all those?
All right. Yeah, I'm moxing that to success, so 28.
Okay.
So it will actually go with under the 30 for the call shot on its sensor. So
This guy.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of rabbits.
All right. It will. All right. Its effective skill will be reduced by 20 when it tries to shoot at you.
Yay!
But now it's you two, so that may not matter.
Okay.
blew it up.
We'll both go at the same time. I will hit. Woo.
I will hit as well.
63 to 70.
7. So.
Thank you, smart lady.
16, 28, 34, 34 plus 8. 42 damage.
And how much do you do?
34 with...
Yeah, okay, let's put it this way. The two of you just simultaneously, guns out, you blow the fucking thing to shit.
Looks like your structural integrity is compromised.
So basically, so it's like the brief security system it thought it might create to protect in the ridiculously remote chance that...
Horse people attacked.
Yeah.
He was well spec'd for horse people.
Oh, yes, he was.
To be fair, violating security systems is my job.
To be fair, the turret design was based on bolt guns.
How great would it be if this was all just like a test that the AI put on?
Yeah.
I was an inside job the whole time. I was like, so obviously you beef up and buy more turrets, and I just like put you guys down.
And Crazy McGee.
As long as you're not paying Bitcoin.
Greg McGee.
Yeah, you're paid in Bitcoin, so I'm just going to be insulted.
And he's over and it says,
All right.
please do not do this. You will destroy the harmony of this colony. We must it is all that matters. And he's like just plugging, he's like
All right, we'll go. Have a great life.
Hey, why don't you tell it how much you hate it before you blow it up? Like
a lot.
this is what it says. Why have you activated the bomb?
Oh, what's the timer?
He's like trigger.
Okay.
Wait till we're down, if you don't mind.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta kill those other ones on the planet.
Yeah,
Make sure
we're
none
gonna
escape.
take care of everybody else, okay?
It's like no, I'm good.
Yeah, I know. You're good. We're not. We're bye.
Yeah, you're good. We're not.
Thank you guys. Thank you for this.
I'm wall-eating my ass off.
Yeah.
Riveting to you.
Wait, I do have the flying vest, so I'll just...
All right, yeah. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, the elevator part's kind of just drifting in space right now.
Yeah, but I have a flying vest and he has.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a flying vest too. I can just go right off with you.
You had a flying vest this entire time?
Yes, I kept telling you that.
Oh yeah, it was in the hot place.
And okay, so give me free fall. Since you're using propulsion, I'll give it plus 25.
They're using.
Yeah, we got-
I was holding on.
Okay, plus 25 for you.
They have controls. I just have a fire extinguisher.
So you give me free fall. Free.
To hold on.
There's going to be debris.
Mox.
All right.
You got to hit what hitting those dead profits.
I am moxing that to get it down to just a normal failure.
He rolled a 99.
Ow.
I still have
my last
moxie.
mox. Since I couldn't spend it on my
I got one more.
freight check, I'll spend it to flip this.
Actually, can I do to reroll one more time after I? Oh, I can't do it to reroll after that's the critical's failure, can I?
You can just make it a failure.
Yeah. So that's still
Well,
good.
I failed to hold on, I guess. So
You got hit by some debris.
Okay.
So
I made it.
Okay, so you are now kind of latched onto the elevator.
All right.
Okay, so what about us then?
What about you?
Okay. Are they going to die or not?
I will say you. Like I said, you're going to take some damage because you hit debris.
Okay.
And you.
Okay.
You take 5.
That's with my armor, so I soak it.
Oh yes, it would be kinetic.
It's
Yeah.
kinetic. And 9.
All right, I take 4.
Okay. I will allow you. Okay, you can have one more roll, but now it's just a regular.
Okay.
Critical success.
All right, and using my last moxie to flip that to a 26. I succeed.
All right, it's basically you just like, ugh, then like you blow it again, right into it, like Eva. And then you kind of barely, you nauseatingly roll, you kind of just flip around in space. It's a good thing you're a pod, and otherwise you would have thrown up. But yeah, you're kind of waiting by the airlock door on the elevator.
Ow!
God, get in.
Ow!
Get in.
Yeah, actually, you just kind of like just easily float in, almost stylishly, right through the open airlock.
Just shooting my gun at the ship.
Might need those bullets.
And so you
All right, yeah,
just
we're
like,
heading down.
seal it and you pressurize the the elevator. And here's the thing: you're no longer anchored to anything.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So you're going to have to make a hardware industrial to get this thing down into the planet without going like kind of wildly going like an elevator car that's been separated from its cable.
How are we not anchored to anything?
You're not
Correct.
anchored to the ship anymore.
Well, yeah, but the
But it's
ship would have the ship would have de-docked from us on the giant nanofiber cable. The elevator would not have detached.
elevator's still on the cable.
Yeah, so we're on the cable. We just need to get it crawling down the cable then.
Yeah.
It would
Well,
still, it would still say
Basically,
rigid.
I would imagine, it would be stable. I mean, they wouldn't like.
They would have a dock that basically the ship
Yeah.
could attach to, because
They would have some permanent thing there, but of course that'll go to shit when who knows when Crazy McGee detonates the nuke.
yeah. So
So then you want to start down now.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
yeah, I am pressing the down button,
It starts,
and future buttons respond to urgency. So
and then he comes over your comm systems in your suits crackle. It's like, hey guys, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for this. I never thought it would happen. Like, and you can still hear like he says like, please, it's like you cannot do this.
you're welcome. Can you wait till we hit Atmo?
No.
actually, no, it's in space. We're probably clear. It'll just be hot.
And he says, and
There's
finally,
no shockwave because there's no air.
Right.
Pod bio.
and then
inside
and then
the-
finally,
Yeah, if this thing's not shielded against radiation, we're fucked already.
And,
Well, you guys are. I'm
and
fine.
at that point, and then he says like.
Sure,
So
you're
it's like-
hardware
it's
certified.
like it says, like I've been in the suit for years.
Don't take it off.
Just press the button and you'll take it off really fast.
And then finally, you hear like, you can hear the sound of his helmet. There's just,
Yeah.
and then he just exhales into a vacuum. And then silent. There's no sound. Just the ship, just a 10 megaton bomb detonates above you.
Hope the debris doesn't hit us.
Shockwave.
Yeah. So,
Hi, Shockwave.
all right. Let's see.
Just in the game there.
Grip pads on.
Freeze frame in credits.
Three-way.
No, I want to see if it makes it down.
Oh,
And the debris does not hit you.
Yay!
And you descend back to the planet's surface.
yeah.
And so you're
Are the horses
JK
still
about
looking
the
at us?
next thread.
there's a whole.
We nuked it. We totes nuked
Open
it.
that door.
No, I said them like we totes nuked it. So I don't know what your protocols are for that.
You want to see some horse people morphs?
Yeah.
I got mad horse people morphs.
Actually, is the suit now just arriving?
Yeah, at this point,
Although, before I programmed it, I want you to hear music in the distance. It was Talking Heads Road to Nowhere, just playing along as he trudges through the forest.
God, you and your love of classical music is so
We're on the
pedantic.
road to nowhere.
and now so you're now
That's how you
you're
don't
on this
sing.
planet, and you've already said, apparently you're hoping if one of those signals made it out, they're not gonna let anything come back from this planet.
Yeah. Well, I'll attack the QE comms. Hey, did you get any messages for me?
And this time, you do we received it. We received one.
Okay, one. All right.
Just one?
We just blew up the X threat. So we nuked it. There was a nuclear weapon in it. Did you hear anything about the Orion craft? Yeah. So
Like they sent this. We cannot until we can guarantee that this nanovirus has been contained. We can't allow anything to come back from that planet.
fair enough.
Okay.
All right. Well, send some supplies over if you can.
We can't.
All the fabbers were up there.
Stack maybe be nice.
What do you mean? We have our stacks.
I mean, like, could I send my stack back at least? Like,
Oh yeah. Can we scoop out our stacks
Ah,
and send them back? Because those
Yeah, you don't have any. You don't have a surgical suite or
we
anything.
don't need a surgical suite. So we have the hoplite and dig in there.
And so by the way, as soon as you step out of the elevator, there's like a whole mass of those creatures that are just looking at you like.
hey,
Hey,
stop.
we stopped it. You can see from the explosion, we killed the guy.
Oh yeah, now at this point, through the cloud layers, like shooting stars of flaming debris are now falling.
Looks pretty. Maybe we'll get back in a couple years. I have enough supplies. Like I brought enough supplies that we could last for a while.
Yeah, so for a while you're trapped here,
Yeah, fair enough.
and I think we'll end there too.
Probably Proxy Cogburn shows up in a bit. Hey guys, I heard about some X threats. Let me go take that.
It's like, yo, dog, I already got some extras here.
I thought this might be good to help reclaim Earth. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
And that was Prophet's hope.
Cool.
All right.
interesting.
Yeah, no, I had fun.
I'll be honest, like you bypassed a lot of stuff I didn't
Yeah.
expect you to, but fair enough.
Physical space technology. Yeah, the only thing that seemed out of thing was the QEcon thing because that is super, super way advanced. If it could do.
Oh yeah,
that.
no, like all your messages went through.
Well, okay.
It told you that it didn't.
Okay.
It was lying to you.
Okay. Well, it knew that I was sending them.
It knew that you were sending them.
Yeah, but
But at that point, it can't intercept something traveling that fast.
So if we had run a kinetic check on it, we might have been able to.
Well, you're running a kinesics check against a baby titan.
yeah.
right. So I mean, no.
Well, you did, but you didn't make the roll.
right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So no, that's all your signals went through. It didn't like encountering people that had technology on par with what it had.
Right. No, clearly.
That's fair.
That's why we had to kill it, so it couldn't get our technology.
I don't either. I mean,
Yeah.
well, everyone has the last iPhone.
But yeah, I mean, I got the idea from actually a novel I read
Yeah.
about it's really like the AI during a trip to another colony. That was the whole point, is like to live in a quiet colony back with nature. It just naturally interpreted it that way.
Yeah, and turn people into animals.
Into animals that live in harmony with the earth.
Now
The
we're
planet.
trapped on an exoplanet with horse people. So.
Well, we just go round up those last prophets and shoot them in the head.
Oh no! When you got back, they're all dead.
Oh, okay.
Like basically, the AI were their minds.
They were pretty much nodes.
Horse people. Horse people. No, I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Awesome.
Good little one shot. So, all right. See you next time.